And we're back, everyone. Thanks so much for stopping by here once again on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube for some more play-by-play tonight. Tonight we'll go with the NBA here, since that's what we got on TV. As the Milwaukee Bucks, they get the best record in the NBA this season, 46-7, as they travel to Indianapolis last game before the All-Star break for these two teams. As the Pacers have a record right now of 21-13. Hey, welcome on the channel here, Quantissable. Thanks so much for stopping by earlier today. Welcome back in here. What is good, Ryan? Thanks so much for stopping by here, bud, once again. Hey, welcome in, Jason Reese. Let's see here. Is that Kansas, West Virginia he's putting out here? Unfortunately, I can't get ESPN Plus. For some reason, they put that on pay-per-view. I think that they should have put it like on a bigger network for people to see. They put it on pay-per-view on ESPN Plus, so I actually don't get that over here at my place, so I wasn't able to do Kansas versus West Virginia tonight. But yeah, I was looking at the rankings. I was like, how in the world is this game like? It's not even like accessible to like the average human being, because they put it on a pay-per-view for the channel there for that game or so. So the only people that get it are like people who get like all the insider articles to like ESPN and things like that. And you're paying like $5.99 a month to get like one game. It's crazy there to get one game that they usually cover those games for like Ivy League and A10 schools for ESPN Plus, and they put it on for a Big 12 game today. They have no room to put it on like an ESPN2 or something like that, which is absolutely crazy. Hey, welcome in, Patrick here. Thanks so much for stopping by, but I appreciate it once again on the channel. We'll be tipping off hopefully soon between these two teams. No Giannis, though, tonight due to his newborn that is right now. He took off tonight's game as well for personal reasons, so no Giannis tonight in this game once again. Yeah, that game is going on right now, so I'll update you guys throughout the score of Kansas versus West Virginia tonight. That is indeed a really good matchup. Right now, West Virginia leads 23-19 with about 6:20 left to go in the first half. Hey, welcome in, my man, Alex from the DMV Sportsnet. Thanks so much for stopping by here. I appreciate it. Once again, this game taking place at Indiana between these two teams. The Pacers just trying to get back on the right track. They got themselves a 6-game losing streak right now, losing to the last 6 times that they've taken on these teams. They've lost to the Knicks, the Mavericks. They lost twice to the Raptors, which I called the game on Friday night. They lost to the Pelicans on Saturday in a crusher there. They lost against the Brooklyn Nets, 106-105, back on Monday night as well. By the way, they take on Milwaukee, who is the best team in the NBA with a record of 46-7. They shoot the ball from the floor lights out. They're number 1 in scoring in the NBA, number 1 in rebounds, number 1 in also most made shots from the floor this season, and also number 1 in holding opponents to the lowest shooting percentage from the court so far this year. Milwaukee, by the way, has yet to lose a game against an Eastern Conference opponent all the way back since Christmas. That was their last loss against a team from the East, against the 76ers back on Christmas Day. So, yep, Alex from the DMV Sportsnet is in the house here once again. Thank you so much, Alex, for stopping by once again. If you guys are new, make sure to hit the like, hit the subscribe button, as they call it, play-by-play basketball on here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Yes, I did. Oh, man, that is terrible. I did hear what happened to Jay Burmeister from the St. Louis Blues last night. Terrible. They had to postpone the game there because he had a heart attack on the bench in the middle of the game. Oh man, that's terrible. I'm glad to see that he's doing okay, though. The reports earlier today were saying that he was doing okay, so that's the positive thing there. Hey, welcome in here. I don't know anymore. Thanks so much for stopping by once again. I appreciate it, bud. We'll be tipping off this game very shortly between these two teams. Welcome, Landon, on Sportscaster. Couple games going on tonight here. We'll take a look at NBA at the moment. Cavaliers off to a hot start. They lead the Atlanta Hawks 30-16. Magic up against the Pistons 32-20. Raptors trying to go for 16 straight as they're taking on the Brooklyn Nets in a little bit. That game will tip off like in a couple of minutes from now as well. Let's see here. So the Bucks tonight. Wow. Is that for real? I'm taking a look at the line here of this game, and the betting line says that Indiana is the favorite. So the betting line, according to ESPN here, says Indiana is a 1-point favorite at home tonight against the best team in the NBA. So, wow, I'm shocked there that they have Indiana as the betting favorites. Yeah, that's great that he is in good condition. I saw the article today and it said that that everything was like going well for him, but what a scare like from last night. Awesome, I don't know anymore. So you actually get Kansas versus West Virginia. That's awesome, dude. We're not able to get it over here, unfortunately, because I don't have ESPN Plus. So we got a couple of college basketball games. I'll keep you guys up on the college scoreboard throughout as well. Creighton leading Seton Hall 41-39 is the score at halftime. Butler leads Xavier 32-23 at halftime. Both of those games from the Big East. Kansas taking on West Virginia right now. That's a number 3 versus number 14 battle. West Virginia leads in Morgantown by 4, 25-21. And Auburn got out to a hot start against Alabama. Both of these teams met and Alabama won the first meeting, but Auburn out to a 33-25 lead right now against Alabama. So that's the top 25 games going on tonight. We'll tip off in just a couple moments. If anybody's new here on the channel, feel free to hit the like, hit the sub, as I call play-by-play basketball action here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Tonight here will be the 7th game of the season for Victor Oladipo for the Indiana Pacers, as he is yet to get back to his usual self, though. He only has a season high of 15 points. Hasn't really shot the ball that great from the floor here by Victor Oladipo, just trying to get back from his injury that he was out for like basically a year or so for Victor Oladipo, trying to get back after injury. But tonight will be his 7th game here for the season for the Pacers. Domantas Sabonis, first-time All-Star, coming off a triple-double in the last game against the Brooklyn Nets. He had 23 points, 10 rebounds, and 11 assists in the 1-point loss. They lost by 1 point against Brooklyn. They also lost by 1 point as well against the Raptors back like a week ago. That's when they blew a 19-point lead. Yes, so Seton Hall playing Creighton. Creighton up by 2 right now at halftime. So we got a lot of good games out there going on tonight as well. Alright, so we're going to tip off this one in just a moment, everybody. Welcome on to the stream here. I thank you guys all for stopping by and joining me once again tonight. Big thank you to all who showed up last night for the college basketball games, as we had some pretty good streams last night. There we had one great stream at the very end. What a comeback by Illinois. They were down by 20 points, and they took the lead against Michigan State. Michigan State, though, with a game-winning putback jam by Xavier Tillman with 6 seconds left to go. And unfortunately, what a killer there for Illinois. Not only they lose the game by 1, but maybe, it didn't look good. They might have lost their starting leader point guard for a good amount of time, as there was Ayo Dosunmu dribbling on the court, and he had his knees just taken out. His knees just buckled on the last drive to the basket with no time remaining left in the game, and Michigan State stole it and ended the ball game. So we're going to tip off right now at the half-court circle. Make sure to hit the like, hit the sub, as I call play-by-play. This one, Milwaukee going in their black uniforms for this game with a white lettering. Indiana going in the white uniforms for this one. This game will tip off the half-court circle in just a moment. Pacers going from left to right on the court. Bucks going from right to left. Yes, LSU were able to escape yesterday barely against Missouri. And Maryland barely beat Nebraska, as this game gets tipped off and the Bucks have the basketball first. They dribble past the half-court logo now for Milwaukee, as they have the basketball into the hands of Eric Bledsoe. Swings it out to the right wing perimeter. Bucks with the first possession here. If you're new, make sure to hit the like, hit the sub. Bucks dribble drive inside, puts it up, and we got a lot of contact. It's going to be a foul in the low post. Stops the clock with 11:42 left to go on the dribble drive inside, as that was Brooke Lopez who committed the offensive foul. So they say offensive foul by Brooke Lopez to start. Ball go back to the Pacers. Pacers, first possession of the game right now. They have it at the left wing perimeter. Sabonis hands it off here to TJ Warren. He's back into the lineup. Didn't play last week. Bounce pass over to the left elbow. Oladipo with it now with the basketball. Over to the free throw circle. Bounce pass low post. Puts it up to a Sabonis. Puts that shot up. That one's up and good off the backboard. Pacers strike first. 2-zip now to score. Bucks basketball. They have it at the right wing. They take a three. That one's up. That one is good. Milwaukee, when they start to hit threes, this team is tough to beat right now, and they drain one down from the right wing perimeter. First minute through the game, Pacers basketball. Sabonis hands it off to Oladipo. Oladipo now at the top of the free throw circle. Bounce past Sabonis. Sabonis feeds it off to Warren. Takes a deep two. TJ hits it for two right there. It's 4-3 to score. Trading off buckets right now. If you guys are new, make sure to hit the like, hit the sub as I call play-by-play. Milwaukee has the basketball left wing. Brook Lopez passes over to the top of the key. Into the hands now of Bledsoe. Bledsoe feeds it over to Lopez. Gets it blocked away, though. Pacers will get the basketball back. Indiana sets it up. In the low post. Here they go. Sabonis missed the slam jam. They get the offensive rebound now. They put it up in a reverse hand. That goes down for two by TJ Warren. 6-3 to score. 10.5 left to go in the first half. Bucks basketball. Left wing with Middleton. Middleton dribbling with the ball. Ball gets poked away. Stolen here by Indiana. Nobody to beat into the lane. They jam it down. Off the steal. It is TJ Warren. He is on fire in this one so far. 8-3 to score. Quick timeout on the court right now by Mike Budenholzer of Milwaukee, as he's going to have to talk things over right now. Quick start in this game. 10 minutes, 18 seconds left to go in the first half. And Pacers up 8-3. That is exactly how you want to play this game if you're the Pacers, for sure. So, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know anymore. Sorry to hear that. Well, that's good that your dad went to Missouri. Missouri was a good basketball team a couple of years ago. They got like a 2 seed in the March Madness tournament a couple of years ago. But the last few years here, like the past two, it's just been a huge struggle for Missouri lately. Sorry to hear that, especially this season with Missouri. But going back to like the mid-2010s, they were much better. They got a 2 seed one of those years. Hey, welcome in here. Lexi, thanks so much for stopping by. Yes, I remember you from Florida State Duke on Monday night. Thanks so much for stopping by here, Lexi. I appreciate it. If anybody's new here to the channel as well, feel free to hit the like, hit the subscribe button down below, as I call play-by-play basketball here on the channel. Let's see, who do I got in this game here? I would go Milwaukee in this one. I would go Milwaukee. They're just red hot this season. Just too good. And they've yet to lose in the year 2020 against a team from their same conference, against the Eastern Conference. So I have Milwaukee here, even without Giannis tonight. It might be a little closer, though, because no Giannis tonight in this game because of the birth of his newborn child. So Giannis will not be playing tonight. Take a look at the numbers early on. Great start by the Pacers. In this one, though, TJ Warren, he is back. He's got himself 6 points. 2 points by Domantas Sabonis. Yep. Missouri did lose to a 15 seed. I think that was Norfolk State. So they were a 2 seed that year. They lost to, I think it was Norfolk State, Ryan. I think, yeah, Louisville was a 4 seed, I remember. And they lost to Morehead State. Like, these crazy, tournament things that happen here. You lose to a team from the SWAC or the MEAC and stuff. And usually those conferences aren't good, but I think that was like back-to-back years or so. But yeah, that was when Missouri had a good record and they just didn't show up in the tournament. Hey, welcome to the channel here, Alpha Chino. Thanks so much for stopping by here. Found me from the North Carolina game that I streamed. Awesome. Thank you so much for stopping by here on the channel once again. So right now, we're just on the TV timeout, breaking this game. Make sure if you're new, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub, as I call play-by-play here. So 8-3 to score. We're going to get right back into this game right now as we have 10 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in the first quarter of this one. Pacers coming out with a big steal by TJ Warren, who jammed it down. When's the next Florida State game? I believe it's when they take on Louisville, I think. They take on Louisville. I think it's like a January, it's in the 20s there for January. I think it might be January 24th or something, but they do take on Louisville one of those games. We're back to action. Missed shot. No good. My Milwaukee rebounded by Indiana here. Indiana with the basketball. They have it at the right elbow. Oladipo. Back over to Sabonis. Hands it off to Oladipo. Bounce pass. Sabonis. Spin move into lane. Gets a block, though, by Brook Lopez. Here comes back Milwaukee. Milwaukee with the basketball now. Dribble. Spin move. Inside. Puts it up. They dish it back to the left wing. Bounce pass over to Middleton. Middleton with the basketball. Now over to Wesley Matthews. Matthews. Left baseline. Dribble. Puts that one inside. That's an air ball shot. No good by Milwaukee. Rebound by the Pacers. Pacers basketball. They have it at the right wing. into the hands of Warren. TJ Warren now with the basketball, makes his move inside, and we got, they're going to say they lost control of the ball out of bounds. It was Warren over to Oladipo off the bounce pass, and they lost control of it, so the ball goes back to Milwaukee. It's February here. It goes by so fast. Yeah, February 24th, I think. So, like, I'm like, wow. Yeah, time has gone by so fast here. Yep, it is. I think it's like February. It's February 20-something. It's when they take on Louisville. Yeah, so it is February. It's just time goes by so fast. It's crazy. Welcome into my channel here. Amon Tech, thanks so much for stopping by here. And greetings from Greece here. Peniotis, thanks so much for stopping by from Greece, if that's how I pronounce it. Thank you so much for finding my channel. If you guys are new, make sure to hit the like, hit the sub, as I call play-by-play. Indiana with the basketball. We get a foul committed. On the court, they're going to say it's an offensive foul by the Pacers, so the ball will go back to Milwaukee. 8:53 now left to go in the first half. Milwaukee basketball dribbles past the half-court logo now, as they make their move inside. Low post, it gets blocked out of bounds. That shot gets blocked out of bounds by Miles Turner of the Pacers. We'll stop the clock now with about 8.5 left to go. Let's see here. Yeah, they play, Florida State does play Syracuse on Saturday. I won't be around, though, this Saturday to cover that one. I'll be out. I'm actually going to be at a basketball game on Saturday. It is, yeah, Monday, February 24th, Lexi. That is the next one. It seems like it's on TV. It's against number 5 Louisville. So that's the game I believe it will be. Low post, Indiana puts up the shot. That one's up and good for 2. 10 to 5 the scores. Milwaukee just scored right after that. So 10-5 to score. 8:10 left to go in the first half. Milwaukee has it. Right elbow. No good. Hits the back iron. Rebound by the Pacers. Pacers basketball. Hey, welcome in here. Uncle Pizzle, my man. Thanks so much for stopping by here. I appreciate it. Oh, man. Prayers out to you and everybody out in the storm right now. Stay safe, bud. Low post. Sabonis. Spin move. Puts it up and in off the glass. That one counts for 2. 7-point lead by the Pacers. If you're new, make sure to hit the like, hit the sub, as I call play-by-play. Milwaukee has it, top of the key. Lopez swings it over to the left wing here to Bledsoe. Bledsoe with the basketball, shot fake, puts it into the hands of Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez, left wing, ball gets tipped, stolen away by Indiana. Tried to save it out of bounds, but they step out of bounds with it by Malcolm Brogdon. So the ball go right back over to the right back over to the Bucks. Yep, so yeah, Giannis is not playing today, by the way. The birth of his child. So Giannis out today once again. He was out against the Kings on Monday night as well. Low post, Milwaukee put up the shot, and the ball got tipped out of bounds by Sabonis. So the Bucks will get it back. 7:30 left to go. So no Giannis today. They have it inside the key here. Brook Lopez. Spin around. Goes up for the floater. That one no good. Hits the front rim. Rebound by Sabonis. Pacers basketball with 7:20 left to go. Indiana dribbles past the half-court logo. They have it now top of the key, Sabonis. Sabonis makes his move inside. Low post, puts it up, and he puts it back outside to Oladipo. Swings it over now to Brogdon. Brogdon dribbles back outside to the right wing perimeter. Malcolm Brogdon with the basketball, 4 on the shot clock. Brogdon makes his move here. Dribble drive inside, floats it up, and passes that one over to the left corner. The shot's no good off the mark. Sabonis tried to go up for the rebound, but we get an offensive foul call by the Pacers. Ball go back to the Bucks. Indeed, this channel right now has got people all across the world. You guys have been awesome here on the channel, every single one of you. This is awesome as we keep on growing it. How do you become a moderator here? Lexi's pointing out. Just keep on showing up to my streams, Lexi. In about like 2 or 3 months or so, I'll hit you up with a blue wrench if you keep on showing up to the streams. 12-5 to score. Milwaukee with the basketball. They take a jumper. This one is up. This one is good for a deep 2. It's a 5-point game. 12-7 now. Pacers have it. Top of the key. Swings over to Oladipo, left wing perimeter. Brogdon back over to Oladipo here. Oladipo going inside. Puts up the shot with a lot of contact. It's going to go up and in for 2. They count the bucket by Victor Oladipo. He gets fouled as well, so he'll go to the free throw line and shoot the and 1. Hey, welcome back on the channel here, Ryan Johnson. Thanks so much, bud, for stopping by. I appreciate it. No problem, man. Thanks so much for stopping by here on the channel. And 1 coming up at the free throw line by Victor Oladipo. His 7th game back. Awesome. From the Philippines here, Alpha Chino. Thank you all for being a part here on the channel right now. This is awesome. We're connecting the world out here for everybody. Milwaukee with the basketball. They take a deep three. This one is up. No good. Hits the back iron rebound. Oh, Sabonis had it in his hands. Juggled it, though, out of bounds. Last touch, the rest will say by the Pacers. So the Bucks will get it back with 6:23 on the board. So right now we have a stoppage in time in the court. Bucks will get back to basketball. Thank you so much, Peniotis and Uncle Pizzle. You guys are awesome here for watching my streams out in London, out in Greece on my channel, and it's early in the morning where they are too. So great dedication both of you have to be here on the channel. We got 6 minutes remaining. Bucks basketball. Chris Middleton at the right elbow, dribbles back to the right wing of the perimeter. Middleton with the ball now. 6 minutes left to go. Middleton takes a three. This one is up. No good. Hits the back iron. Rebound by the Pacers. Pacers up by 8. They have the ball. 5:50 left to go. Takes it past the half-court logo. They have it at the top of the key now into the hands of Warren. Swings over to the left wing. Brogdon. Brogdon back over to TJ Warren. Warren now top of the key. Makes his move. Dribble drive inside. Stop and pop. Puts up the floater. He has got it. 2 more right there for the Pacers as they lead by 10 here against Milwaukee, who has the best record of 46-7 in the NBA. Bucks with the basketball. They have it now left baseline, Joel Middleton. Middleton with it, swings it back out. That ball stolen away. Brogdon with a steal now. 1 man to beat in the key. Swings it back over to Oladipo, and that is a man's jam right there by Victor Oladipo. Tearing it down for 2 and a timeout called here by Mike Budenholzer of the Milwaukee Bucks. If you're new to the channel, make sure, don't forget, hit the like, hit the sub as I call play-by-play this one. Pacers out to a hot start here at home with 5:19 left to go. So right now we're just on break. So yeah, so Lexi, feel free to keep on stopping by here and about it usually takes like 2 or 3 months for people to become a moderator here once they keep on coming back to my stream. So feel free when you have a chance, keep on stopping by on my streams when you have a chance. And then around like March Madness or so, I'll hit you up on the blue wrench if you keep on coming back. Let's see here. Right back over to the chat since we're on a TV timeout right now. Ryan put it on here. Oh, you don't think you're going to have school tomorrow? Timing of the storm. Yeah, we're supposed to get a huge snowstorm over here, too, but it's supposed to turn over to rain, but you're at further north as well, so, it looks like you're probably going to get a bunch of snow, most likely. West Virginia leading Kansas. Thanks so much for the update right there. Let's see here. What's that? West Virginia leading Kansas 30-24. Thanks so much for the update there. Hey, welcome to the channel here, AK16. Thanks so much for stopping by here right now. I can't show the game because if I do so, YouTube will take down the channel because of a copyright strike. That's why it says at the very top, no game will be shown due to copyright, play-by-play only. Yeah, no Giannis tonight due to the birth of his child. So Pacers up by 12 points right now in the early going of this one. We'll see if they can keep this and sustain this throughout. So, indeed, let's see what we can get in the chat here. We got over 500 for Duke against North Carolina back on Saturday. That was the record high. If you're new here to the channel, feel free. Hit the like, hit the sub as I call play-by-play basketball here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. No, we're not supposed to get 3 to 7. I think we're supposed to get, like, 1 to 3, but then it's supposed to turn over to rain. I think we're going to get it towards, like midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and then all that's going to just turn over to rain and be basically slush tomorrow morning. So right now we're just on break. In this one, we'll update with the leading scores right now throughout the night. TJ Warren playing really well so far. He's leading the team in scoring for the Pacers with 8 points at the moment. 4 points so far by Domantas Sabonis and 2 rebounds. 5 by Victor Oladipo. Yes, I do plan to stream tomorrow. I'll put that in here for the chat, what my stream will be. Number 16, Colorado versus number 17, Oregon for college basketball, as that is the planned stream tomorrow. That game should actually be a good one, by the way. Scoreboard update here. We'll start off with the NBA, and then we'll go into college in just a moment. Cavaliers lead the Hawks 55-40. Magic up against the Pistons 51-40. Knicks up against the Wizards 18-17. And Nets leading the Raptors 14-10. College basketball at the moment tonight. Seton Hall and Creighton tied up at 56. Butler leading Xavier 42-31. West Virginia up at halftime against Kansas 30-24. And Auburn at halftime leading Alabama 44-41. Alabama beat Auburn the first time that they took on each other back at Tuscaloosa. So, right now we're going to get right back into this game here, everybody. 19-7 is the score. Yeah, we haven't got snow here in quite a while. I don't know anymore. It's been a really warm winter where I live. Actually, we've dodged a bullet as far as snow this time around the season. We've got like mostly rain. Milwaukee with the basketball, right baseline floater. That one too high off the backboard, no good. Rebound by the Pacers. Pacers lead by 12. They take it past the half-court logo with 5 minutes left to go. They have it into the hands of Malcolm Brogdon. Dribbles to the left wing perimeter here. Brogdon with the basketball. Passes inside, low post. They go up with a hook shot, and that one goes up and in off the backboard. Add 2 more in by the Pacers. 14-point lead early on. Milwaukee with only 7 points with 4.5 minutes left to go before the end of the first quarter. Inside, left-handed shot. That one's up and in off the backboard. That will count there as that one goes down for 2 by Eric Bledsoe. It's a 12-point game once again, Pacers basketball. They have it at the top of the key. Oladipo dribbles now free throw circle. Swings it back outside to Turner. Turner takes a deep 2. That one's up. That one's money. Miles Turner hits it as it's back to 14 once again. As we approach that 4-minute mark left to go here. Bucks with only 9 points on the board. Top of the key. Connaughton puts it now to the right wing perimeter. George Hill with the basketball. As now it's DiVincenzo who swings it back out to the right corner. Deep 2. This one's up. This one is good. Let's see what they counted here for the refs. Was it a 2 or a 3? They're going to say deep 2 goes down by Chris Middleton. 23-11 to score. 3:45 left to go in the first. Pacers basketball. They have it at the left elbow. Now they swing it back. Take a 3. Right wing. Turner. Automatic once again. He's got the last 5 points here. For the Pacers, it's 26-11. He drains down the triple at the right wing perimeter. Bucks have it once again. 3.5 left to go. Milwaukee, top of the key, Pat Connaughton. Connaughton dribbles towards his left. Makes his move inside. Lobs it. Low post. They put up the jumper. That one's up. Rolls around the rim, and it goes in for 2. 13-point game. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the like, hit the sub, as I call play-by-play. 1 inch of rain in Florida here for, I don't know anymore, he puts for tomorrow. Quite the differences for sure in the map, or all over the map where everybody lives. Right now we're on break once again here, stoppage in time on. We'll go to another TV timeout, so I'll go right back in the chat here once again. Oh man, that's awesome. So Panayotis here in the channel from Greece. Yes, so he is from Greece. Wow, so you actually got to remember Giannis as a kid at Sepalia. There, if I'm pronouncing it correct. I'm actually from the U.S. I'm not Greek myself, but this is awesome that we're able to get like a bunch of like international countries early into the stream. This is awesome. Excellent person and humble guy. That is great here. Thank you so much for being a part here on the channel, everybody. Finding me tonight. This is awesome here. Wow, Maine got a huge storm last week. Ryan's putting here. You missed 2 days of school. First day, all snow, second day of rain, and then turned to ice. That's always the worst when it starts like when it's like a sheet of ice. That is always the worst, especially when it's like when it's like a 40-degree temperature difference. If it goes from like 50 degrees rain to like in the morning being like 10 degrees where it freezes over with ice, like during the next morning, that is always the worst. And where Lexi is, she's supposed to get a lot of storms tomorrow. Yeah, prayers out to everybody tomorrow. Stay safe. Wherever you are in the world, if there's any storms. I know Uncle Pizzle out in the UK, he was telling me that he's getting like heavy storms now. So prayers out to everybody if you're being affected by any storms here in the near future. I am here in Massachusetts around midnight, but it's not supposed to be as bad. As we're back to action. Jumper, no good at the free throw circle by the Pacers. Rebound Bucks. Bucks with the basketball now, takes it past the half-court logo with Pat Connaughton, hands it off now to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo into lane as there's a foul. It's going to be, they're going to say it's offense or defense here. Let's see. Stops the clock with 2:58. It's going to be offense. So offensive foul by Milwaukee, ball go back to the Pacers. Wow, that's terrible, Lexi. So, once there was a tornado warning in a school with a couple minutes away, had a gym and a roof cave in. Oh man, that's terrible. Gosh, prayers to all those students and teachers, the faculty and staff there. Wow, that's so sad. Low post, Milwaukee puts it up and in. That one counts for 2. It's a 9-point game. Milwaukee once again with the basketball. They take a 3, left corner off the mark, no good. Rebound Pacers. Indiana has it, 2:30 left to go. Pacers take it past the half-court logo. Dribbling now to the right elbow. Swings it back to the left wing. They take a 3. This one is up. This one is good, but we have an offensive foul committed before. So Pacers commit the offensive foul. Bucks will get it back with 2:25 in the clock. Wow, so Ryan's driveway is pretty much still ice from that storm. Hopefully it's not like a long driveway or so, because that could take quite a bit of time to get down there. I know, especially like the further north you go up, because where we have the summer place up in New Hampshire, we got a really long driveway where we have to go down, and that road basically gets caved in with all the snow they get up because it's in the lakes region. Pacers with the ball, they turn it over in the key. Milwaukee gets it right back here. They got numbers in transition. Passing over to the left wing, dribble drive inside. Milwaukee puts it up, no good on the layup. Too strong off the backboard by Sterling Brown. Gets rebounded by the Pacers. Pacers still up by 11 right now. They have it at the left corner perimeter. Dribbling. Passing now and off. It's off the fingertips. Stolen away here by the Bucks. Bucks. Full court pass ahead of the pack here. One man to beat. Low post. Puts it up. Too strong once again. Back-to-back misses. In the low post underneath the basket by Sterling Brown. Gets rebounded by the Pacers. Pacers with the ball now. Oh, man. It is a long driveway. That must take like a while or so. Like, especially if you don't have like a snowplow or anything. If you have to like shovel it out yourself, that must take a while. Or if you have to do it with a snowblower. Left elbow jumper, no good by the Pacers. Bucks in transition. They just miscontrol the pass and it goes out of bounds. That was just to nobody right there on the key. They just whipped it. Yeah, definitely. Good point there. Amon Tech putting out. You make an earning with a channel that you have subscribers in the millions. That's how you're able to make an earning here on YouTube. That is so true. That is so true. We only got started about a year ago. It takes years and years to build that up. Pacers take a 3, top of the key. They hit that one. It's good for 3. 52 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Bucks with the basketball, takes it past the half-court logo. They have it now at the left elbow into the hands of Bledsoe. Bledsoe, bounce pass over to Lopez. Lopez, jumper in the key, hits down and falls down for 2. 12-point game. If you're new, make sure hit the like, hit the sub, as I call play-by-play. Pacers have it. Takes a 3. Top of the key. It's up. It's good. Once again, Indiana just keeps on hitting three-point shot after three-point shot right now. And they are up 32-17 with the last 30 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Great start here by Indiana. Deep 3. Milwaukee follows it up. They knock down the triple from behind the arc. But a three-point fest right now. 32-20. 23 seconds left to go before the end of the first quarter. Into the hands of the basketball, it's Jeremy Lamb. Lamb past half court now. Lamb at the Bankers Life Fieldhouse Arena logo. Jeremy Lamb dribbling to the left wing perimeter. Makes his move now to the left double. Stop and pop. Fakes out the defender. Puts it up. Puts it in. That one's good for 2. 14-point Pacers lead here. Final possession for the Bucks before the end of the first quarter. Milwaukee takes it past the half-court logo. Top of the key. Dribble drive. Inside. They dish it back outside a 3. Taken left wing at the buzzer. No good off the mark by Sterling Brown. And that is the end of quarter number 1 here on the channel. 34-20 is the score. So we'll be back right after quarter number 2 here in just a moment. If anybody's new, feel free. Make sure hit the like, hit the sub, as I call play-by-play. A basketball, college basketball, NBA, March Madness tournament on the channel behind the arc basketball on YouTube. So let's see right now scoreboard updates. Thanks so much here. I don't know anymore for updating me on the scoreboard updates we had a couple minutes ago. I'll keep you guys updated with that. Number 10, Seton Hall in college leading number 23, Creighton. 64-62 is a score right now with about 8 minutes left to go in a close game between those two teams. Number 19, Butler leading Xavier 45-36. West Virginia at halftime leading Kansas 30-24. Auburn leading Alabama at halftime 44-41. So those are a couple scores as they'll keep on tracking them throughout the rest of the night for everyone. Yep, so Lexi putting out here, yes, Auburn is beating Alabama at halftime. Both of those teams met each other back in January, and Alabama won that game. I think it was about, like an 18-point win, I believe, or a 19-point win. It was a big win, though, by the Crimson Tide. So let's see what's going on in the chat right now. So, looks like, oh man, so Ryan, where he is up in, a lot worse for him tomorrow with 3 to 7 inches And it's going to be all rain tomorrow. On top of that sheet of ice that he already has on the driveway. Oh, man. Jeez, hopefully you'll be able to get down the driveway with no problem. Hopefully it's paved too, because some of those driveways that's like unpaved or so, that turns into like mud, and then you just get stuck in there. Because I know some of those roads, like I know it's more of a thing when you go up to Vermont, because they have a lot of dirt roads in Vermont. Northern Maine though has a ton, like towards like Jackman and Moosehead Lake. They have like a bunch of roads that's basically like dirt roads in that area. Right now we're just at the end of the first quarter. Let's see what we got here. It's a website where you can put in your zip code, snow days, the year, what type of school it is. Gives you the chances of no school, and it says 46% chance of no school for Ryan tomorrow. Wow, I actually did not know that. So there's an actual website you could do that. It's pretty interesting. Furry versus Wilder soon. Yeah, Uncle Pizzle putting out here on the channel. I don't watch like a lot of like MMA or UFC or boxing or fighting, but I know like quite a couple of people are big into that stuff here that always tell me about some of the big time fights that go like live or so. So we're gonna get back here, quarter number 2 in just a moment. Albany leading Hartford with 19.5 left to go in the second half. Thanks so much for the update, Lexi. Yeah, that's in the America East Conference. I think Vermont's basically the runaway in that conference. That's good that it's paved for a driveway, because some of the driveways that's just like completely dirt roads or so, that you live like in like further north with like a dirt road, and then everything just either rains or snows, that just turns into a complete mud pit, and then unfortunately sometimes cars can get stuck in that. So we're back to action here. Quarter number 2, 14-point lead at the moment for the Pacers. Pacers basketball. They got it at the right wing perimeter, into the hands of Justin Holiday. Passes over now to Doug McDermott. Bounce pass over to Sabonis. Takes a deep 2, and he hits it for 2 there by DeMontis. 36-20 to score right now. Milwaukee with their first possession of the second quarter. Low post. Bledsoe with the basketball. He turns it over. Coughs it up in the key. Here goes the Pacers. Right back with it. Past the half-court logo. Indiana at the right wing. They pass it over to the left corner. Doug McDermott over into the hands now of Sabonis, and that's going to be a reach-in committed by Milwaukee. I think it's Brook Lopez, the one who committed the reach-in foul, working on Sabonis. So inbound coming up in just a moment by the Pacers as they lead by 16 points. Pacers basketball, top of the key into the hands of McDermott. McDermott, left elbow. Passes over now to Holiday. Holiday takes a 3. It's up. No good. Hits the front rim. We got another foul. Another foul. It's going to be by Milwaukee, the refs will say. So it stops the clock with 11:13 left to go in quarter number 2. Thanks so much for the update, Lexi there. Kansas, West Virginia. That's a great game tonight. So both of them are tied with around just over 18 minutes remaining left to go. Both of them are tied right now. 37-20 is the scores. Indiana's at the free throw line, just hit the first shot. We have 11:13 left to go here in quarter number 2. Second shot coming up. That one is good at the free throw line by the Pacers. As at the line is Justin Holiday. He was fouled from behind the three-point arc, so we'll have his third shot coming up at the line. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the like, hit the sub, as I call play-by-play. And third shot, that one's good as well. 39-20 to score. 11:10 left to go before halftime. Bucks with the basketball. Left wing perimeter, Bledsoe. Bledsoe, nice pass inside over to Lopez. Lopez puts it up too high off the back iron, but he gets fouled. And 2 shots will be coming up at the free throw line here by the Milwaukee Bucks with about 11 minutes remaining. Snow in Florida, yeah, I have heard that it snows in Florida, like on a rare occasion or so here and there. So Ryan putting out, so every 5 years or so at night. Not even enough, though, to equal an inch, and it melts by morning. First shot by Milwaukee at the free throw line. That one is good. We have 11 minutes left to go. Shot number 2 in just a moment. That one's up, and that one's through. 39-22 the score. Pacers with the basketball. Pacers dribble past the half-court logo. They have it into the hands of Malcolm Brogdon. Passes over top of the key here to Lamb. Lamb dribbles inside, right elbow, passes over to the right wing, back to the top here. Sabonis, dribble drive inside, working on his one man, puts it up and in off the backboard. It will count for 2 by Demonis and Demontis, and this game is getting out of the hand right now. 19-point lead here by Indiana. Bucks with the basketball. Swings over to the right wing. Lopez hands this one off a three. Taken, it is up. It is good by Milwaukee there by Connaughton. Drops down the triple. It's a 41-25 score. Pacers with it. Dribbles past the half-court logo. Swings it back out to the top of the key to Turner. Turner with the basketball. Over to Oladipo. Passes over to the right wing here. Holiday makes his move inside. Passing back to Sabonis. Takes a three. It's up. No good. Air ball at the right corner. Rebound by Milwaukee. Bucks here with the basketball. They have it at the left wing perimeter. Flings this one over to Sterling Brown. Sterling Brown now back out on top here to Bledsoe. Bledsoe. Entry pass into the lane. Lopez going inside. Low post, and he gets fouled. And going to the free throw line to shoot two will be Robin Lopez this time. Interesting. Welcome on Streamier Land. And so thanks so much for stopping by. He puts out he was streaming the game on Sportscaster, but the stream cut off. His power went out for a second. Interesting there. So it looks like you got your power back, so that's a good thing for you. We're back to action. Milwaukee inside puts up the shot, no good, too high off the backboard, but Eric Bledsoe gets fouled, and we also have an injured player underneath the basket by Indiana. Oh no, that is Sabonis. Sabonis is down right now. Sabonis is hurt. Looks like it's his nose area. Like he might be bleeding from his nose right now. He got knocked to the ground. He takes a towel, wipes it on his nose right now. 9:55 left to go. Creighton leading Seton Hall 68-66. 6 minutes left to go. Thanks so much for the update there. I don't know anymore. Wow. Sabonis looks like he got hit in the nose in the dribble drive into the lane by Eric Bledsoe. Ooh, elbow right to the nose. Ouch. Elbow right to the nose. We have lost power at my house before. I live in a wooded area, by the way. We have lost power for like 7, 8, 9 days at times because multiple trees down. We can't get down the road. Hurricane Irene, we lost power for a week. Hurricane Sandy, we lost power for 4 days. There was a nor'easter back in March of 2018. We lost power for 3 days. 3 days. We lost power back in October, I think, for 2 days. So losing power is not new to me. It just hasn't happened when I was having like a stream over here, which is good. I think the last time that I lost power when I was watching an actual sporting event was before I started streaming. That was the Patriots versus Bears back in 2018. But we lost power for about like 28 hours back during that time. But when Hurricane Irene took place, we lost power for a full week. 41-25 to score. And by the way, we have no well water where we are either. No like facilities either that we had to go elsewhere to get it. Hey, welcome to the channel here, Silent Sinus Syndrome. Yes, Chris Middleton is on the floor right now. As we had a foul there. Taking a look at it, it was Eric Bledsoe dribbling into the lane. Sabonis got hit right there in the nose as Bledsoe was the one guarding. They're gonna say that it was a flagrant foul by Bledsoe with the elbow. So Sabonis will go to the free throw line right now. If you guys are new, make sure hit the like, hit the sub as I call play-by-play basketball. I'm behind York Basketball on YouTube. Sabonis misses the free throw. Giannis is not playing today because of the birth of his child. So second straight game he is missing tonight due to the birth of his child. So no Giannis as he missed against the Kings back on Monday night. Thanks so much for stopping by in the chat here for the two of you, Silent Sinus Syndrome and Eric. Thanks so much for being a part here. Shot number 2 at the free throw line. That one's good by Sabonis. 42-25, 9:55 left to go in the second quarter. Pacers will get the basketball right back on the inbound in their front court. Pacers will inbound it. Sabonis passes this one now over into the hands of TJ McConnell. McConnell top of the key, swings it back over to the left wing here into the hands of Sabonis. They pass it over to the right corner. That's a three taken deep. It's going to end up being good, and it was. Jeremy Lamb hits down the right corner triple. 20-point lead. This does not really fit the description of these two teams' records this season. Bucks with the basketball. They have it now at the top of the key. Circles around the perimeter. They swing it They go low post. Now they swing it back outside. Low post dribble drive right there. Lopez off the mark by Brook, but they get the offensive rebound. Clears some space. Takes a three. Top of the key. It's off the mark. Missed three-point shot by the Bucks. Pacers get the rebound. 9:15 left to go. Man, that would be terrible if the power went off during a live stream. That was almost me, Lexi on Friday. Friday we had like 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts over at my house. As we got a foul, Domantas Sabonis will go shoot 2 once again at the free throw line. But yeah, we were close to losing power on Tuesday here. We had like 50, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts when we had the stream Raptors versus Pacers on Friday. First shot at the free throw line coming up by Sabonis at Indiana. And that one's up. That one's good for the first one. Let's see here. I don't know anymore. There's a kid at his school that's always wearing a torn Brady or Tom Brady jersey, but since it's a uniform school, anytime he would get the opportunity to not wear uniform, he wears that. Oh man, so you actually have to go to a uniform school. So I never grew up with that, but that kind of takes away what you want to wear to like each and every school day or so. You can't really express it. That shot's good at the free throw line. 22-point lead by the Pacers with 9 minutes left to go before halftime. Bucks have the basketball. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the like, hit the sub as I call play-by-play. Bucks have it left elbow. Dribbling now back in their way inside the low post. As that is Wesley Matthews, puts up the jumper. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound by the Pacers. Pacers with the basketball past the half-court logo. Indiana at the right wing. O'Connell passes this one off. They take a three, top of the key. It's off the mark, no good by Indiana. Rebound by the Bucks. Milwaukee has it once again. They'll dribble past half-court into the hands of Wesley Matthews. Matthews, right baseline, and we got a foul on the court. Reach and foul committed by Justin Holiday of the Pacers right now as it stops the clock with 8:35. 22-point Pacers lead right now. Bucks will inbound the basketball. Cannot show the game here because if I do so, YouTube will take down my channel due to a copyright violation. So cannot do that. That's why it clearly says up there, no game will be shown due to copyrights. YouTube will take it right down. Going inside. Milwaukee puts up the jumper. That one is good for 2. 20-point game. Pacers have the basketball. Left wing perimeter. They swing it back out on top here to Brogdon. Brogdon with the basketball over to Lamb. Lamb takes a deep three. It's off the mark. No good. Rebounds by the Bucks here. Milwaukee has it. Left wing perimeter. Into the hands of DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo now to the free throw circle. As he looked to pass that one off, it got tipped, deflected, stolen away in the key by the Pacers. Pacers have it with 8 minutes left to go. They're going to take a left baseline jumper. That one's up. That one is good. Everything dropping right now from the floor by Indiana. 7:50 remaining before halftime. Bucks have it, trailing down by 22, stolen away by the Pacers. Pacers going to get it up the court right now, top of the key. They have it, dribble drive, inside. Low post, and we get a foul coming in the court. That's a foul by Milwaukee, and it's going to be 2 at the free throw line, coming up by Sabonis with 7:40 left to go. Yeah, my town that I live in is really small, Ryan, as well. We live, like, completely, like, out in the forest where I live. Like, it's population of, like, 10,000. First shot, this one's up. This one is good at the free throw line. 50 spot on the board right now by the Pacers. Domantas shooting shot number 2 coming up at the free throw line in just a moment for Indiana. No Giannis tonight, and just the Bucks struggling big time here in the last game before the All-Star break. Pacers, by the way, hurting severely in a 6-game losing streak. That one is good as well. 51-27. I wasn't expecting this tonight. Bucks with the basketball, the best team in the NBA, trailing by a ton right now. Bucks have it left baseline, Brook Lopez. Backing his way in Sabonis. Hook shot, turnaround, hits the front rim, no good. Ball tipped around, rebounds by the Pacers. Indiana has it past the half-court logo. They have the basketball at the right wing here to McConnell. McConnell passes. It's going to be a kicked ball violation by Milwaukee, so the Pacers will get it right back. Pacers will get back to basketball. 7:17 on the clock right now. If you're new to the channel here, make sure to hit the like, hit the sub as I call play-by-play on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. I call college basketball games, NBA, March Madness tournament, all on the channel. Inbounds coming up by the Pacers. They do, as that's Sabonis who hands it right off at the top of the key over to Jeremy Lamb. Lamb swings it back out to the left wing. Pacers with the basketball now. Back over to Lamb. Jeremy Lamb has it. Dribbles now left baseline. Floats it out to the left wing. Sabonis takes a three. It's off the mark. Hits the bottom left part of the backboard. Offensive rebound, though. Pacers put it up and in. They're going to count it or no? They're not going to count the bucket. 7 minutes left to go. We're going to take a timeout on the floor right now since we're going to go to break. And this is just all Pacers so far. All Pacers right now in this one. Pacers out rebounding the Bucks 18-8 on the boards. Shooting the basketball at an incredible 66% from the floor in half number 1. So it's going to be Bucks basketball when we get back into this game since we're on break right now. Since it was the Pacers who missed a shot and lost the ball at the baseline. So that's what happened last. So it's going to be Bucks basketball right after this break. Let's see here. Amon Tech putting out here. I actually do not understand that language. I only know English. So I'm sorry that I'm not able to understand that. But thank you all for all the international people on the stream for finding my stream. It means a whole lot to me for everybody who is on here tonight. And thanks so much, Amon Tech, for finding my stream tonight. Florida Gators against Texas A&M at 8:30 today. Lexi putting out here for college basketball. Yeah, Florida right now, big game for them since they're on the bubble. For the Florida Gators, Creighton leading Seton Hall 75-72 is the score with 3 minutes left to go in that game. Right now we're on a TV timeout here. Silent Sinus Syndrome. Thanks so much, man, for staying on the stream right now. The Bucks' streak of 100 points or more is in jeopardy. Yeah, so great point there, bud. I appreciate 76 straight games. Is that correct? Wow. 76 straight games of 100 plus that Milwaukee has scored. Thanks so much for the info right there with a stat. That's awesome. So got a good stat line, but now it's in jeopardy in this game. I'm shocked that the Pacers are doing this well right now. Butler leading Xavier in college basketball 59-50 to score. West Virginia leading Kansas 41-42. Yeah, kids shouldn't be doing that at that day and age. And if he's only 16 years old, that's unfortunate there. Can't be doing that at that day and age. I mean, gotta be in school. Gotta be in school. Can't be out on the streets hanging out and doing that stuff right now. Oh, that's awesome, Ryan. So you're learning French in high school and middle school, so pretty decent with it. Awesome. Yeah, no problem, Lexi. Thank you so much for stopping by, Lexi, once again. I appreciate it. And no problem. And I'll see you whenever you can come back. Feel free to stop on by. I appreciate it, Lexi. So right now we're just on break. Hey, welcome in here, Thunderbolt, my man. What is good? Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new, make sure to hit the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play of basketball on the channel. NBA, college basketball, and the March Madness tournament on Behind New York Basketball on YouTube. So the Pacers just crushing it right now. 51-27. They're leading against the Bucks at the moment. No Giannis in this game. Pacers shooting the ball from 66% from the floor, led by Domantas Sabonis, 13 points right now by the first-time All-Star. TJ Warren with 8 quick points in the first quarter. Miles Turner with 7. 5 points by Victor Oladipo. Justin Holiday off the bench with 6 points. So right now we're going to get back to action in this one. Milwaukee averaging 119.8 points per game. Number 1 in the NBA. So we're back into this one. Bucks with the basketball, trailing by a bunch. They pass it over to the right corner perimeter, off the fingertips, and it goes out of bounds by Milwaukee, and the Pacers will get it right back. They're going to say Pacers basketball or no, or the ref's going to change this. They're still talking about it. I believe they pointed in the Pacers' direction. They pointed in the Pacers' direction. Will they switch this, though? That's what we will see. They are going to switch this. So it'll be back to Bucks basketball. So the refs talked about it. Bucks take a 3. That one's off the mark. No good. They get the rebounds. And we got a foul on the rebound as well. Foul on the rebound right now. Stops the clock with 6:42. And it's a foul committed by TJ Warren, number 1 for the Pacers. So Warren stays in the game right now with the foul he just picked up. Bucks with it. Backdoor cut. They pass it over, and DiVincenzo slams it down right there with a two-handed jam. 51-29 to score. Make sure hit the like at the sub if anybody's new here out on the channel. Pacers have it top of the key. TJ Warren at the free throw circle, passes back to Sabonis, hands this one off to Turner. Takes a jumper down, and an air ball. No good, but he got fouled going up for the shot. It's going to be Jeremy Lamb, actually. Jeremy Lamb will go to the free throw line and shoot two. So free throws coming up here by Jeremy Lamb. 2 shots for the Pacers. $51-29 to score. 6:23 left to go in the second quarter. Hey, welcome in, Didi. Thanks so much for stopping by here on the channel. Welcome back in once again. First shot miss by the Pacers. Pacers at the free throw line by Lamb. Have shot number 2 in just a moment. Shot number 2 here by Jeremy Lamb. This one's up. This one is good. Pacers up by a bunch of points right now against the number 1 team in the NBA. Bucks with it. No Giannis as they're short-handed tonight as he is out for the second straight game due to the birth of his newborn. Bucks have it left wing perimeter with Chris Middleton dribbling now to left elbow. Swings it back over to the left wing. Over into the hands of Wesley Matthews. Top of the key. Working on inside the low post now. Sabonis puts up the shot too high off the backboard. Sabonis had a rebound, but the ball got tipped out of bounds. And the refs call a foul. It's gonna be a foul by the Bucks, so the Pacers will get it right back with 5:58 left to go. Thanks so much, Silent Syndrome. I appreciate it, bud. Thank you so much for finding my stream too. This has been awesome here. This is my first time that I've called like Milwaukee and since like October. I called Milwaukee against the Celtics. That was the last game I called them. I called the Pacers like 5 days ago. I'm actually a Celtics fan, by the way. I'm from Massachusetts, but I call play-by-play of a bunch of different teams, kind of like a mix of college and NBA. Pacers take the jumper. That one's up, that one's through. 5.5 left to go before halftime. Milwaukee with the ball. They take a 3, and we got a foul right before the shot. This has been an awkward game to call tonight. It hasn't been flowing that great with me here. It hasn't been flowing that great because there's been stop and start. It kind of feels like, what would I say, Kentucky Vanderbilt, Kentucky Texas Tech, like those two games kind of, whereas like Monday night, I called Florida State against Duke. That game really just flew right by. It just was like a fluid game, like not a whole lot of fouls picked up, and this type of game we have like foul after foul after foul, as we're going to have shots at the free throw line. First one's up, first one is good at the free throw line by the Bucks. Is 54-30. Shot number 2, that one is good as well. Hey, welcome back in here, my man. Sparty Sports, thanks so much for stopping by in the stream, brother, once again. And keep up the good work to you, too. You're doing an awesome job there with your live streams. Pacers with the basketball, 5.5 left to go. They have it with Sabonis, swings it back over into the hands of Oladipo. Passes back out here, top of the key to TJ Warren. Warren with the basketball. Puts into the hands now of Brogdon. Brogdon dribbles left elbow. Swings it back out to Sabonis. Open 3. Takes it. It is up. No good. Rattles out the top of the key. Rebounds by Milwaukee. Milwaukee with the basketball. 5 minutes left to go before halftime. They have it. Low post dribble inside the lane. They float it up. That one goes up and in off the backboard. Counts for 2. If you're new to the channel, feel free. Hit the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play. Oh my gosh. That's incredible, Sparty Sports. 7 college basketball games. That's awesome, man. Keep up the good work there. I bet that's going to be a great way to grow your channel. Good luck to you, dude, with the 7 games. Top of the key 3. That one is up. That one is through by the Pacers for the three-point shot from behind the arc. It's back to a 24-point game right now off the triple by Miles Turner. Bucks inside the low post. Float that shot up. No good by Chris Middleton. Rebounded by the Pacers. Pacers have it. Brogdon. Joel's now to the free throw circle. Makes his move. Right elbow J. That one off the mark. No good by Malcolm Brogdon. Rebound by Milwaukee. Bucks have it. They dribble now at the right elbow. Bledsoe swings it back out to the left wing. Into the hands of Lopez. Brook Lopez. Left baseline dribble, and the ball gets poked out of bounds. Last touched out of bounds by the Pacers. So, we're going to have a foul too here. The ref's going to say, I think there's going to be a foul along with it too. Let's see. It was Miles Turner. Malcolm Brogdon. That'll look like it was out of bounds. They're going to say, the refs will say it's a foul though. Maybe on the other side of the camera view, but they say it's a foul. So 2 at the free throw line. First shot. Got the luck of the bounce. That one's good. Milwaukee hits it with Brook Lopez, the first one at the line. Thunderbolt here, Milwaukee fan. Let's see here. So 7 college basketball games. Good luck to you, man, Sparty Sports. That is awesome, brother. Keep on growing the channel. Second shot. That one's good at the free throw line as well by Lopez. 22-point game. Make sure to hit the like, hit the sub if anybody's new here on the channel. 4 minutes remaining before halftime. Pacers. Top of the key. Oladipo passes back to Lamb. Lamb. Shot fake. Actually, it's Turner. Turner took it. No good off the mark. Rebound Milwaukee. Milwaukee with the basketball with under 4 minutes left to go. They have it top of the key to DiVincenzo. Deep three. It is up. No good off the back iron. The shot's just not falling right now for the Bucks. Pacers with it up by 22. They take it past the half-court logo. Burst the speed. Low post spin move. Passing that one back, but the ball gets tipped, stolen away. As Oladipo tried to get in the key. Dove for it. Couldn't get it. Taken away by Milwaukee here. Bucks will set it up. Swings over to the right wing. Lopez. With the basketball, we get a lot of contact. A lot of contact, but Oladipo, the refs will say, picked up the foul. And the Bucks will shoot 2 at the free throw line coming up here with Brook Lopez at the line. My favorite Celtic player, active and retired. I would go retired favorite Celtics player is Paul Pierce. My favorite active player for the Celtics is Kemba Walker. So those are my favorite players there for the Celtics. First shot, Milwaukee by Brook Lopez at the line. That one's up, that one's good. Hey, welcome in, my man. Brayton, thanks so much for stopping by here, brother, right now. Landon will do 3 games on Saturday, too. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on Saturday. I'm actually going to be out for most of the day. Since I am supposed to be going to the game at Rhode Island to see them take on St. Joseph. So I'll be out for most of the day on Saturday. Shot number 2, that one's at the free throw line. That one's up, that one is through. 57-37 is the score. 3.5 left to go before halftime. Pacers up by 20 right now. As they dribble now at the free throw circle. Swings it back out to the top here for the Pacers into the hands of Miles Turner. And now puts it back over to TJ Warren. Warren going inside, puts up the floater, left elbow, gets it. 22-point game. Make sure to hit the like, hit the sub as I call play-by-play. Taco Fall. Here's what I don't know anymore. Puts up my man Taco Fall. I feel like the Celtics should be giving him some more playing minutes. That'd be cool if we can see Taco Time some more times in the court for the second half of the season after the All-Star break. 3-ball goes down there by Brook Lopez as he hits it from the outside. 19-point lead. Pacers. Low post floated up. No good. Milwaukee tried to get it. They do. Put the ball into the hands of Connaughton. Swings it past the perimeter now. Bucks have it. Middleton at the left wing perimeter. Takes a 3. It is up. It is good. And the Bucks are drawing a lot closer than they were down by 24 earlier. Now down by 16. Hey, welcome in, my man. Vegas Vix. Thanks so much, brother, for stopping by. No problem, bud. That's weird, but no problem. Feel free whenever you guys have a chance, feel free to stop them by whenever you guys have a chance. No problem here. 59-43. Pacers going cold right now as they miss the 3-point shot. Rebound Milwaukee. Milwaukee top of the key. They take a triple. That one no good off the 3-point shot from the top of the key. Rebound Pacers. Yeah, unfortunately, URI just got crushed yesterday. Dayton's just way too good. They look like they're going to go to the national championship. Indiana. Dribble drive inside. Victor Oladipo puts it up and in as that shot counts for 2. 61-43, everybody. Right now, we're just on a TV timeout in the game right now with 2 minutes left to go before halftime. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the like, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, as I call play-by-play here of basketball for you guys. Hey, welcome to the channel here. Thanks so much for finding my stream. Chase33, I appreciate it, bud, for stopping by in the channel. I call play-by-play of NBA, college basketball, and the March Madness tournament, all here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Let's see here, Ryan putting here, take a guess at what the last comment means he puts. We have 2 minutes left to go before halftime. Let's see, is it this one? Oh, the one, yeah, autocorrect got him there. Was Sap guess what this means? Or, yep, Sal, not Sap. Autocorrect got him. Oh, okay. So, S trace BN. Very good. Or something like that. Probably like something on the lines of ending in good. Like really, really good or something like that. So, 2 minutes here before halftime. We'll get back to action in just a moment. Taking a look, leading scores right now in this game. We'll take a look at the Pacers first, since they already have 3 players in double-digit points. 13 points by Domantas Sabonis, 10 points by T.J. Warren, Miles Turner with 10 points as well. For the Bucks, leading scorer, 9 points is Chris Middleton, same as the 9 points scored by Brook Lopez. No Giannis tonight because of the birth of his newborn child, so he is missing the second straight game here for the Bucks tonight. Hello, Chase33. Thank you so much for finding my stream. I appreciate it. Let's see here. So, yep, I agree there, Vegas Vix. Dayton is just too good. They are a beast of a team. I legit think that they could win the March Madness tournament this year. They look that good. They look just impressive, for sure. Landon's stream schedule he puts out here. Kentucky versus Ole Miss, Louisville, Clemson, and Maryland versus Michigan State. Some really good games this weekend here for college basketball. I'll be at one of them, by the way, here. I'm probably going to be at the Rhode Island game on Saturday to take a look at that game if I do get there in time. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing on Saturday here for a stream or so, if I'm going to, because I'll be at that game for a while, and then I'm actually going to the game with my girlfriend, and then I have to drop her off at the on the train later during the day as well. And it's kind of away from my area where she lives, because she is up kind of towards Boston, whereas like URI is heading out towards Connecticut. So right now we're just on break here. Pacers shooting the ball terrific, 61% from the floor right now. Bucks are 37% from the floor at the moment here. As right now we're just on a TV timeout. We're going to get back to this game in just a moment. Welcome to the stream, VWQ100. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it here, bud. Found my stream the first time. Gotta say, you'll make a great commentator. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the subscribe. You guys have been awesome here on the channel, everybody. I call play-by-play of basketball, NBA, college basketball, and the March Madness tournament on the channel. Yeah, I hope to go to the game, Vegas Fix. I have to pick up my girlfriend off the train during Saturday morning. The thing is, it's supposed to be 5 degrees on Saturday morning, and usually when it's 5 degrees, that doesn't really work well with a MBTA T commuter rail that she has to take going from downtown Boston. So I remember the last time it was 5 degrees out, I missed the first hour of the Chargers-Patriots playoff game because the train was an hour late because it went like 10 miles per hour on the track. So I really hope to go. Hopefully we'll be able to go to the game if it doesn't get delayed for any unnecessary reasons. So we're back to action now. Pacers went inside. They put up the jumper. That one's up and good for 2. 63-43. Bucks with the basketball low post to get it taken away from them from behind here. Pacers with numbers in transition. Going into lane. They lay it up and in right there with a finger roll. Accounts for 2 by T.J. Warren. It's a 22-point game right now. Make sure hit the like, hit the sub, as I call play-by-play. Timeout on the court once again here by Mike Budenholzer of the Bucks. It's a 22-point lead with 1:12 on the clock. Let's see here. Creighton beat Seton Hall. I am shocked, and that game is at Seton Hall. This college basketball season is just messing with my mind, because Seton Hall, by the way, on Saturday when they took on Villanova, that team looked like a Final Four team, in my opinion. This season is just messing with my mind. It is crazy. Like, anything could happen in the tournament. It is insane. Did I play basketball in school? I used to play basketball up until my 8th grade in middle school, and then I went into high school and played high school baseball, focusing more on baseball. That's what I did as a sport during high school, but I played basketball all the way up to my 8th grade year in middle school. I didn't try out for the high school team though, because I'm way undersized compared to everybody else that I went to school. I graduated college 3 years ago, by the way, but I'm only 5'2", whereas I'm way undersized compared to everybody else. Yep. So St. Joseph's is at the very bottom of the A10. They've yet to win an A10 game this season, but I believe that's the only game left to go on a Saturday. So I really wanted to see them this year, so that's why I want to go on Saturdays. We're back to action. 1 minute left to go. Pacers have it. Dribble right baseline. They lay it up and in. Right there, as that one is good for 2 by T.J. Warren. 67-43 to score. 50 seconds left to go before halftime. Bucks with the basketball, top of the key into the hands of Bledsoe. Bledsoe dribbles now to the right elbow. Dribbles back to the right wing of the perimeter. 45 seconds left to go. Welcome back on the channel, Captain S. Thanks so much for finding my channel and stopping by here. They have a right baseline, going inside the low post. Brooke Lopez floats it up, no good, hits the front rim, rebound, Indiana. I will say, can Milwaukee win or not? Like, anything is possible. I saw Michigan State blow a 20-point lead last night, but at home against Indiana, I think it's going to be tough tonight with no Giannis. I think it's going to be really tough with no Giannis tonight here in this game. So I'll say probably no, but you honestly never know. It's more wide open, I feel like, for college than the NBA, but comebacks can happen no matter what, as Indiana just got fouled there at the free throw line shooting 2. 28 seconds left to go. First shot, this one's up. This one is good. At the free throw line by Victor Oladipo, puts this back to 15. Yeah, it's yeah. So we get a now 28 25 point game right now as I'm taking a look at that shot. No good by Oladipo. Okay, yeah, so I got it right now, Landon. So, Landon wrote on his notebook some college basketball weekly predictions for this week's game. Awesome. Awesome there. He won 6-1. Good job, man. That's great, dude. We got a foul on the low post picked up. It was Milwaukee on a dribble drive to the bucket here, as there was a foul picked up. Hey, welcome back to the channel here, Alex. Thanks so much for stopping by here. Yep, Ryan is only 16 years old. He's almost 6'4". Yeah, you definitely got some size there, bud. Because I remember back in October you were telling me that all about your football team, how you play tight end for your football team, how you got some size out there. And I remember you were telling me about a game that your team took on a team and crushed them like 50-something to 0 or something like that. First shot was good at the free throw line by the Bucks. Second shot coming up. That one is up. That one is good. Who is in the finals here? If I had to predict the NBA Finals, I would go with the Clippers versus the Bucks for the NBA Finals. It's gonna be close, I think, for Clippers Lakers in the finals for the Western Conference Finals. I think that's what it's gonna be. As right now, Milwaukee playing defense. Pacers take the jumper. No good at the top of the key. They missed it. The ball goes out of bounds right now as the half-court time ends right now. I don't know why ESPN takes down the time of their scoreboard in this stream with like 15 seconds left to go. As now we're at halftime here, 68-45. So 68 to 45 here at halftime. Yeah, 68 to 45 at halftime. For some reason, ESPN took down their scoreboard with the last like 15 seconds left to go before halftime. Like, no clue why they did that. But right now we're at halftime. If you guys are new, make sure hit the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play basketball. I'm Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. So, yeah, I think the Clippers addition of Marcus Morris there, that's going to be a big one. And they're just so deep as a team. And Kawhi always comes off in the playoffs. They're resting up that team to get ready for the playoffs, and they're going to be tough to beat, I feel like, in the playoffs for sure. Oh, man, that's close, dude, Ryan. So you guys lost in the state championship by a touchdown. Big oof for us. Man, just to go to the state championship game, bud, that's an incredible feeling just to go to the state championship game. I know here in Massachusetts for the state championship games, those are played at Gillette Stadium, but they're probably not like anything like as big like in like the state of Maine or so, or like anywhere like Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, where it's like played at like Gillette Stadium or so, or like a really good fields. I know like high school championships in other states are played in like dome stadiums, like Texas, other states like that. So right now we're just on break at halftime. Almost at it though. Maybe next year, bud. Maybe next year you'll get it. Let's see. Landon had Louisville beating Georgia Tech tonight, but they are trailing. Wow, 27-17. You know, Louisville had trouble against Wake Forest. I think that was last week they had trouble against Wake Forest. This season, you honestly don't even know with college basketball. It's been that crazy. So right now we're just on break. I'm gonna put here in the chat. Feel free tomorrow. I'm gonna update you guys with or actually tomorrow night I'll be back. Tomorrow's stream, yes. So Vegas Vix is pointing it out. Oregon versus tomorrow. That game will be on fire. Hopefully, I hope it's gonna be a close one. I do plan on covering the game tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream, number 16, Colorado taking on number 17, Oregon at 9 p.m. Eastern time, 8 Central. Kansas down against West Virginia on the road. Yeah, Kansas taking on West Virginia and Morgantown. 49-49 is the score right now as they update you guys. I'll go through a scoreboard update for everyone. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. So the field near Hadlock where the Sea Dogs plays, so that makes sense there, Ryan. So yeah, if I had to take a guess, I would have said downtown Portland, and it is played in Portland. So yeah, I think I know where that football field is. It's right next to Hadlock, I believe. Because when I went to the Sea Dogs game, I parked in the parking lot right there, and there was, the parking lot's wedged in between the convention center and, Hadlock Fields. Hey, welcome on the channel here, Marcus Wagler. Thanks so much for finding my stream, bud. I appreciate it. And hello, Alex, my man. Let's see what he has got here. Ben Zobrist reportedly has no plans to play in 2020. Ben Zobrist no longer under contract, hasn't spoken publicly about his intentions for 2020 and beyond, but it sounds like he may, ridden off to the sunset for good, according to John Heyman. Zobrist is at home and has no plans to play this season, and that's 6 hours ago. Wow. So that looks like that's probably going to be it for Ben Zobrist. Yeah, I remember when he used to start playing or so. That was like, had to be mid-2000s, I think. Is that with the Brewers? I think here. That's a throwback. Yeah, oh no, he played for the Rays, yeah. So it was the Rays actually in the mid 2000s. Somebody else I feel like that played for the Brewers. Maybe that's bugging my mind because I want to know who played for the Brewers now. If there was a Zobrist on the Brewers, if I'm like imagining something, I don't know. No, it was the Tampa Bay Rays. So it was Tampa Bay. Yeah, okay, so that's what the name was. Yeah, I wasn't sure what the name was there, but it's called Fitzpatrick Stadium. So that's the one right next to Hadlock Field that the Sea Dogs play at. So yeah, right now we're just at halftime. I'll go through what happened here with the leading scores in the first half. We'll take a look at the box score so far. No Milwaukee players more than 9 points so far in this game. No Giannis tonight, as Giannis is out for the second straight game due to the birth of his newborn child, but the leading scorer for the Bucks has only got himself 9 points tonight. That's Brook Lopez and Chris Middleton at halftime. For the Pacers, the leading scorer tonight, TJ Warren with 14 points. He also has 3 steals as well. He had 8 points in the first quarter, 13 points by Domantas Sabonis. He's only got 3 rebounds, though, for a double-double beast this season, and 12 points by Miles Turner. So, the top 3 scorers on the Pacers, all over 10 points so far in this game. Scoreboard update, we'll go through college basketball now since there's a bunch of games going on. Number 14, West Virginia at home leading Kansas. Or no, they're trailing against Kansas now. Kansas up. Number 3, Kansas leading West Virginia, 54-49 the score. Number 11, Auburn leading Alabama, 79-72. Last 4 minutes, 45 seconds there in that game. Kansas versus West Virginia's got 3 minutes, 45 seconds left to go. Number 5, Louisville beating Georgia, or no, number 5, Louisville losing to Georgia Tech now as they take a look at the score, 31-21. Georgia Tech with a record of 11-13, and they are leading by 10 against number 5 ranked Louisville. Crazy season this season for college basketball. Hey, thank you so much, Sinus Syndrome. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much, first time on the channel. You are awesome. That incredible here. Awesome you guys are. Thank you so much for the tip. I gladly appreciate it. Other games tonight here, college basketball. Number 23 Creighton beat Seton Hall. Seton Hall, on Saturday, I saw Seton Hall beat Villanova. In my opinion, they look like a Final Four team. Now I gotta rethink this over again because Creighton on the road beat Seton Hall. Creighton looks dangerous. Creighton could go far in the tournament, in my opinion, right now. But Creighton also lost to Providence last week. So, how do I even, formulate this right now? That Providence is on borderline to make the tournament. They need some more big wins. They beat Creighton, and Creighton beats one of the best teams, in my opinion, Seton Hall. I appreciate it, bud. Thank you so much for stopping by on the channel. And feel free anytime, Silent Sinus Syndrome, to stop over on the channel here, bud. I call play-by-play for NBA, college basketball, and the March Madness tournament. I'm by the way, I'm from Massachusetts. I live in Massachusetts in the U.S., but I'm a Celtics fan, I'm a Providence Friars fan, Rhode Island Rams fan for college basketball, but I cover different types of teams here for the streams. I usually do NBA, usually Wednesday and Friday night, since that's when I'm able to get ESPN from the stream here. And then I cover usually college on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday or so, and then Saturday as well during the weekends, or Sunday, whenever I have a chance there, whenever I'm around on the weekends. So awesome. Thank you so much, bud. I appreciate it. Villanova versus Marquette. That's a great game tonight for college. That game just got tipped off. Villanova leads 8-5 to score. I really want to do some more Big East games as well. Once I can only get the Big East on the weekend though, because I'm actually not able to get Fox Sports 1, but I hope to do some more Big East games for you guys as well. Hopefully on like the weekends when I do have the chance. I know Providence is on Fox. I think it's next week against Marquette. I wonder if I want to go to that game though, because that's at noontime. They take on Seton Hall on Saturday at 8 o'clock. That's late. I don't really want to go to downtown Providence like after like when it's dark out or so, because a lot of the times you have to find street parking as well away from the dunk. Let's see here. Alex putting out, so is Ben Zobrist definitely not playing this season? I'll see if I'm going to look that up and see if I can find anything for you, Alex, if there's anything about that. So, according to this, okay, so looks like according to these articles, the Kansas City Star, MLB Trade Rumors posted their article, and Cubs Insider all has their articles on their title saying Cubs Insider says, Ben Zobrist has reportedly no plans to play in 2020. That's what they have right there. Hey, welcome to the channel right now, Jack Merriman. Thank you so much, bud, for the tip as well. You guys are awesome here on the channel tonight. If you're new, make sure to hit the like, hit the sub, as I call play-by-play. Awesome. Jack here, you are the man. Thanks so much for stopping by here. I appreciate it. This is awesome, everyone. Indeed a legend. You guys are incredible here on the channel, especially after what happened last night. Man, I felt so bad for the poor kid who was on my channel last night that was getting bullied, and thank you so much. I have to give a big thank you out to all the blue wrenches in the chat from yesterday, because I hadn't dealt with that for like a while, with another person who was creating like fake accounts trying to bully another person. Just uncalled for, unacceptable. And you guys, the Blue Wrenches, you guys were the real MVPs last night, taking that guy away from the chat. I think somebody actually reported the guy there, so he's no longer back on any of these streams. But you guys are awesome tonight here, as I call play-by-play of basketball. Right now we're at halftime. Pacers are leading. I am shocked. 68-45 at halftime. I am legit shocked. But they have no Giannis tonight in this game. As we take a look at the numbers here at halftime of this one. Team stats, 62% shooting by the Pacers. 36% shooting from the floor by the Bucks. It's been a total difference. Milwaukee has gotten hot so far this season from the floor. They are the number one team in scoring. Somebody had put earlier in the chat, I think they had a 77-game streak that they had scored over 100-plus points in 77 straight games this season. And that streak is in jeopardy right now, as they're not even halfway to 100 with 45 at halftime at the moment. Milwaukee coming in, holding opponents first in the NBA and shooting the 41% from the floor. And so far in this game, they have allowed Indiana to just shoot lights out. 26 for 42 right now from the courts. Yeah, except for that guy, but that guy that was just unfortunate or so with that person that came on. Scoreboard update for everybody. If you enjoy college basketball like me too, I'll update you guys throughout the scores throughout tonight's NBA game as well. Since we're at halftime, number 11 Auburn. They were up 79-72. Upset alert here. Auburn leading Alabama by 1. 79-78 is the score with 3:40 left to go. So, it's a one-point game there with those two teams right now. One-point game. Auburn holding on by 1 point against Alabama. Now, if This is actually my college that I went to, by the way. I don't know anymore. So you probably don't know the logo. It's a small college. It's Division III that I went to go for radio broadcasting to get my degree. It's called Curry College. It's in Massachusetts, by the way. But yeah, same color from the top here to black. That you probably see the black and probably see the white kind of towards, yeah, this area right here. So if you kind of make that together, the black and white are the Providence colors, but my college team had purple on it, so it's the CC for Curry College. Yeah, so VWQ putting out, he was about to say the people here seem real nice. What happened last night is that, there was somebody in my chat who told me, he told me that he had a stutter in the chat, and then, my channel, of course, is for everybody, no matter what race, what religion, disability. It's out here for everybody on the channel, no matter what country, what state you're from. It's out here to everybody. Everybody has the same respect as everyone on the channel here. And the person put in the chat that he has a stutter. Everybody was really nice to him, and then like 10 minutes later, somebody showed up and put in the chat, "Oh, you have a stutter, bah ha ha ha," and started making fun of the kid. And then we took him out of the chat, and then the guy kept on popping back and making fake accounts, and kept on making fun of the poor kid. It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. The person who came back here, and we ended up reporting him because he came back like 3 or 4 times creating fake accounts, and it just wouldn't fly. Cause last night I was streaming for like 4 hours, I think, cause I did 2 college basketball games last night. Cause it started with the first one, Vanderbilt against Kentucky in the first stream, and then it poured right into the beginning of Michigan State versus Illinois. Oh, let's see. That is really nice of you. I don't know anymore. Really nice of you, man. Great act of humanity, bud. Definitely, buddy. Yesterday he went to his channel, and I don't know anymore how to help him. I'm glad for you, brother. Helping out with him. I really hope that he shows up again. Here on the channel. I think his name was Gazed, I think, or so, but he really wanted to come back to the channel also, so hopefully he shows back another night. Let's see, Jack here putting out, do I think there's any chance for Tennessee this year? Ooh, man, I think they're going to be in a tight spot. I'm going to say probably no for Tennessee unless they're able to get some big wins, which, let's see here, I'm going to bring up their schedule for you to see what they got, because I don't know if they have any more opportunities yet. Let's see what they have for their schedule. I'm going to say no, though. I think from the SEC, it's going to be Auburn, Kentucky. Auburn, Kentucky. So LSU as the third one. They're going to get 4, in my opinion, into March Madness. And then it's going to be probably either Florida or Arkansas. That's where I see it happening this season. Either Florida or Arkansas. I think it's only going to be 4 teams, I believe, from the SEC. Mississippi State, by the way, just killed their chances last night. They got crushed by Ole Miss. They were leading by double-digit points early on against Ole Miss, and then they got destroyed by them in the second half. Yeah, it's not looking good for Tennessee here. 14-10, 6-5. They do have a couple chances. If they are able to win these games against Auburn, if they're able to win a game against Auburn, that would help them out a ton. What Tennessee needs to do to get into the tournament, Jack, they need to have 0 bad losses. So that means a win against South Carolina, a win against Vanderbilt, a win against Auburn, and I would say another win against either Auburn or Kentucky. So they take on Auburn twice. They take on Kentucky once on the road at Rupp. They also take on Arkansas, which they have a chance to beat Arkansas, and also take on Florida. If they're able to beat Arkansas and Florida, that'll be helpful. If they're able to beat these teams, South Carolina, Vanderbilt, Arkansas, Florida, and pick up a win against Auburn and Kentucky. And if they pick up a loss to one of those teams, if they split the series with Auburn and Kentucky, that would be helpful to help Tennessee out with their chances. As we're back to action here, third quarter of basketball action. So we're back into this game. Milwaukee goes. I'm gonna update you guys actually, as we missed a couple buckets. 68-50 to score right now. As Milwaukee just hit down a 3-point shot. They got the first 5 points back from the second half. That shot no good by Milwaukee. Indiana with the basketball off the rebound. Indiana going on the court from right to left right now. Milwaukee from left to right. Yeah, Alex here in the chat, bud. I know you're a huge Iowa fan. Alex here. Yeah, we were late to start off the chat. I don't know why ESPN just loaded, like, late here. We have 10:24 left to go in the third as we're back into the game. 68-50. Milwaukee hit 2-point shot and then a 3-1 to start back here. So we got caught up a little bit. 68-50 right now. Ball at the top of the key. Pacers with it. 10:20 left to go in the third. They have it at the left wing perimeter. Brogdon. Sorry about that, guys. I've never, like, had that delay before for, like, ESPN, and it took so long to get back to the game. They take the jumper. That one off the mark. Offensive rebound by Oladipo. Oladipo right elbow swings it back out to Brogdon. Brogdon passes over left wing. Warren spin move inside. Low post. Puts it now into the hands of Turner. Gets it blocked, though, by the Bucks. Bucks with the basketball as it's an 18-point game with under 10 left to go. Yeah, that shot taken no good off the mark by Milwaukee, and a key rebound Indiana right now. If you guys are new, make sure to hit the like, hit the sub as I call play-by-play. Yeah, but I know how much you love Iowa, Alex here. Just you can put it once in the chat. Just don't put it after each other like 4, 5, 6 times because I want other people to have a chance to type stuff in the chat. The shot just got blocked. It goes back to Indiana. They take a 3, right wing. Off the mark, hits the front rim. Rebound Milwaukee by Wesley Matthews. If the basketball past the half-court logo. Dribble drive. Inside, and we get a foul. Reaching committed here by the Pacers. So we'll stop the clock with 9:19. Hey, welcome back on the channel once again. Chris S., my man. Thank you so much for stopping by once again. Ohio State fouled the kid on the three-point line, and they were up by, with 40 seconds left. So Ohio State's playing tonight here as well. I'll take a look at that score also. 9 minutes remaining. Missed shot on the key by Milwaukee. Rebound by Indiana. Hey, welcome back, Jason here. Kansas with a big victory over West Virginia, 58-49. Thanks so much for the update. A 3-point shot, that one's taken, and it goes down for 3 right there by Oladipo at the right wing. Milwaukee in trouble, down by 21. They have it at the right wing perimeter. Brogdon passes over to the right corner into the hands of, Bucks had the basketball. Matthews took the 3, no good off the mark. Now they have it, left wing into the hands of Warren. Swings it back out to Brogdon, now has it. Brogdon, left elbow. Hands it off to Sabonis. Sabonis at the free throw circle. Sabonis hands it back over to Warren. Warren, left elbow. Left baseline dribble. Floats it up. We get a foul. Called in the court. It's going to be offensive, the refs will say. Offensive foul by the Pacers. Ball go right back over to the Bucks here with 8.5 left to go. So let's see here. I'll take a look at the Ohio State game, Alex, going on. Oh, they're taking on Rutgers. So it is a 3-point lead. Ohio State against Rutgers. As the Bucks have the ball. Take the jumper. That one's good for 2 by Milwaukee. That's been the problem with Rutgers. Rutgers just cannot win on the road. Rutgers is in jeopardy now of missing the tournament because they just cannot win any games on the road. They haven't got a signature road victory yet so far this season. Pacers with the basketball, right wing. Bounce pass over to Sabonis. Sabonis at the free throw circle. As he hands this one off to hands that one off to Warren. Takes the jumper. Pacers put it up. And that one goes through for 2 right there. It's back to 21. Under 8 left to go. Yeah, I was taking a look at that game, Jason. I think it was tied up at 47 or so. So, yeah, big run for Kansas he puts out there. That's a 3. No good off the mark by Milwaukee. Rebound by the Pacers. Hey, welcome on the channel once again. Rito Burrito, thanks so much for stopping by here. Villanova fan back on the channel. Thank you so much for being a part here. Pacers have the basketball at the right wing, dribbling with Holiday. Holiday swings it back in on top. That's a 3. Taken Indiana. Takes it. No good off the mark. Rebound Milwaukee with 7:15 left to go. Milwaukee has the basketball past half court. Into the hands of DiVincenzo. Swings it back out to left elbow. They put up the shot. Floats it. No good. Rattles around. Ball tipped around. Rebound by Sabonis of the Pacers. Let's see what we got here. Villanova is taking on Marquette right now for college basketball. Update you guys with that score. Villanova looking good so far. Rito Burrito. They lead Marquette 19-9. We get a stoppage in time on the court. 6:57 left to go. 21-point lead. Let's see here. Yep, I'm going to go right back up there. Ryan putting out here the worst part about last night. Yep, I do remember that. That was in the second stream. That was terrible. The guy said that oh, look, I have a stutter too. And then he put a smiley face. And then the other person said, you do? And then the guy responded, you really think so, or something like that. Just kidding. Bah ha ha ha. It was so mean. It was so mean. That guy got reported, though. It was terrible last night. Like, I hadn't dealt with that in about like a couple months of my channel, like somebody being that mean before. So right now we're just on break, everyone. Make sure to hit the like, hit the sub, as I call play-by-play. If anybody's new here on the channel, I'm Behind Your Arc Basketball on YouTube. I call play-by-play for college basketball, NBA, and the March Madness tournament on the channel. Tomorrow night I do plan to be back, by the way. It's going to be a great college basketball game, hopefully. I know Vegas Vix is excited for this one. Number 16 versus number 17, Colorado, taking on Oregon tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Oregon, they are red hot on fire on their home court, but they are just struggling on the road this season for the Oregon Ducks. But Colorado coming in, 16 in the nation. They're led by a bunch of upperclassmen in their roster, so we'll see how that game goes on. As I called the first one back in January, right after New Year's Day. So right now we're just on break. 6:57 left to go in quarter number 3. Pacers lead by 21. Let's see here. Leading scorers tonight. It looks like this. TJ Warren for Indiana, 16 points. 13 points by Sabonis. He's got 7 rebounds as well. 12 by Turner. And 11 by Victor Oladipo. Will I stream West Virginia Baylor on Saturday? I will unfortunately not. I won't be able to do West Virginia Baylor on Saturday. Unfortunately, I believe I'm gonna be at the Rhode Island game most likely on Saturday. So I'll be out for most of the day on Saturday, since I'm gonna be at the URI game on Saturday most likely. Chris Middleton with 12 points for Milwaukee. He is the leading scorer. Everybody else below 9 or less right now. Who do I want to win this one? Since I'm a Celtics fan here, I would go with the Pacers to win this one. But if I had to bet on this game, I would have gone Milwaukee. I had said before here, if I had a bet on this game, I would have gone Milwaukee. By the way, Ohio State. Yep. Thanks so much for the update there, Alex. Ohio State just beat Rutgers, 72-66, the final. Yeah, like really. Unfortunately, we have some of these people on the stream that, unfortunately, some negative people like that. But it's always good to get a good crowd here, and that's what we're building on the channel. We're building a good crowd here for a sports play-by-play community, and this is what it's about. I don't really answer things political or so on the channel, so I'm not going to answer the question, but I am from Massachusetts, so you can probably see where this goes or so. But I'm not going to answer it. So no politics. You didn't know, by the way, Chris S. But no politics here. This is a sports stream, but no problem, bud, for asking here. But I am from Massachusetts, so you guys will probably just figure out that, by the way. Alright, we're back to action here. 73-52 the score. First shot, this one's up. No good by Sabonis. Missed at the free throw line for the Pacers. Sports only here on the channel. Alabama Auburn down to the wire. Thanks so much, I don't know anymore, for the update. 81-81 the score with 14 seconds remaining. Since I'm a Rhode Island fan, I am rooting for Alabama to pull it off, since Rhode Island beat Alabama by 14 points. But we do have a good amount of Auburn fans in the channel as well. But man, that would be huge to help them out quite a bit. Second shot, no good at the free throw line by Indiana. They missed both of them with Sabonis. Milwaukee gets the basketball, takes it past half court. Now they have it at the left wing, fires, and they hit down the 3. That one's good. 73-55, 6:20 left to go. Indiana up by 18. They have a top of the key. Sabonis hands this one off now over to Oladipo, passing the key over to Sabonis. Ball gets tipped out of bounds. Last touch, the refs are going to say out of bounds by Milwaukee with 6:14. And they go into overtime. Awesome. Thanks so much for the update. I don't know anymore. So it looks like Alabama, Auburn going into overtime. Pacers inbound it. They have it at the right corner. Swings it back to Sabonis. Jumper. No good at the free throw circle. Hit the side of the rim. Rebound by the Bucks. Milwaukee has it, trailing by 18. 6 minutes left to go in the third. They dribble past half court. Spin move right now. They dish it back out to Connaughton. Connaughton. Left baseline Joel. Passes over top of the key. That's a three taken. Off the mark. No good by Eric Bledsoe. And it goes out of bounds. Air ball. Right there by Eric Bledsoe out of bounds with 5:56. How did I get into YouTube? He is asking me here since I have the channel. So how did I get into YouTube? I always just loved like announcing and calling games for people. So I saw that a couple of other channels were doing it on YouTube for the play-by-play stuff. I wasn't sure like before like how many people would ask for the game as that jumper right baseline goes down by the Pacers. Oh, Milwaukee coughs it up. Pacers with a steal going inside. They lay it up and in for two right there for two more for Indiana. They're up by 22. So, I don't know if you're familiar with these channels, but the Sports Fury calls NFL play-by-play, like a bunch of NFL games and a couple of other big sporting events. The Sports Fury, Sir Cardinal TV, calls a lot of really good stuff on his channel. He calls like a bunch of NBA games. Also, Mr. Bad Dog calls like a bunch of sports as well. I was looking at those guys with them calling play-by-play before he got started, and I was like, this would be pretty cool if I'm able to start up something like this someday. Milwaukee takes a three. That one is up, and that one is good. 77-58 to score. Pacers take the jumper. It's off the mark. Milwaukee with the basketball. We got a foul as they pass half court. 4:49 left remaining. So that's kind of how I like jumped into YouTube. I wanted to like try it out, call some games for people, and I kind of wanted to focus more on like college basketball. But when I wasn't able to get the games or so for college basketball, I kind of wanted to mix it a little bit with the NBA, but have like more of a focus on college, whereas like not really a lot of people have called a bunch of college games, and I wanted to be the first one to like be able to do that or so with what I'm able to get here on the channel for like games or so. I'm only limited a certain amount of games because I'm only able to get games on the weeknights from ESPN because I actually don't have like premium channels like Big Ten Network, SEC Network, or any of those channels. Missed 3-point shot by the Pacers off the mark from the left corner. We got 4 minutes, 15 seconds left to go. Milwaukee with the basketball now. They dribble left baseline. They swing it back to the right corner. Connaughton, catch and shoot three. Fires. No good off the mark. Offensive rebound. They get it. Low post. Puts it up and in off the backboard. The Bucks get it for two by Sterling Brown. They finally hit 60 now on the board. 77-60 to score if you're new. Hit the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play. So we're under 4 minutes right now on this one. Pacers have the basketball, slowing down tempo. Brogdon swings it out to the right wing perimeter. Yes, actually I call football, by the way, Chris S. So I'm going to put on my football channel for you guys. I have a separate channel on YouTube as the Pacers fire. They take a 3-point shot and Malcolm Brogdon hits it down. I'll change the scoreboard, everyone, in just a moment here. Put it in my football channel. So yeah, Chris S., feel free, man, to subscribe over to my football channel. I call play-by-play of NFL games on football. It's more, now I'm focusing on the basketball stuff. As Milwaukee gets the basketball, they take a three. That one is from way deep. They fire and they hit it right down there. Now when they drop down 80-63 with 3:10 left to go. 17-point game. Indiana with the basketball top of the key. Brogdon dribbles now to the right wing. See, it's guarded by DiVincenzo. Dribbles now to the free throw circle. Brogdon, and we get the foul. Foul picked up by Dante DiVincenzo with 3 minutes left to go. Hey, welcome to the channel, AF Fragile. Thanks so much for, or Fragile. Thanks so much for stopping by here, bud. How far do I think Michigan State will go into the tournament? I think they can go really far, AF. Like, I haven't determined yet, but I think, like, they could probably go to the Elite Eight, in my opinion, with Michigan State's. They just ended that losing streak yesterday, almost, lost to Illinois. I called that game, by the way, but I think yesterday was a wake-up call for them. I think this Michigan State team gets hot towards, like, the end of February into March. I think they're going to be a team to watch out for. Like, a team to watch out for, especially with Cassius Winston, because he was unlike itself yesterday. Milwaukee fires, takes a three. It's up and good, as that one is good for three. 2.5 left to go. Pacers up by 14. They have the basketball at the left wing perimeter to the hands of T.J. McConnell. Swings it back out to the right wing. Now they dribble to the free throw circle. Take the jumper. That one's up. No good. Hits the front rim. Missed shot by Jeremy Lamb. Gets rebound by the Bucks. Milwaukee has it. Left wing perimeter. Dribble drive. Floats this one over to the right corner. Ball tipped away. Stolen by Indiana. They take it past half court. Now they have it at the right wing. Lamb passes. Oh, gets stolen right back. Milwaukee with a steal. Welcome back on the channel here. Thanks so much for stopping by here. Eli Manning with a classic name on the channel right now. We get a timeout on the floor. 1:55 left to go in the third. Do I like pro sports or college sports better? I really do like to watch college basketball because of all the upsets and stuff that happens with college basketball here. Of course, nothing beats watching. I'm a Celtics fan, by the way, so nothing beats watching the Celtics play when I do have a chance. But I really like college basketball, how any upset could possibly happen. Like if it's a mid-major against a power conference team, it could happen there. It's just so wide open. Whereas tonight is an upset here in this game at the moment, but we'll see if Milwaukee can complete the comeback here. Welcome on the channel right now. Mullet pointing out, do I think the Bucks can make a comeback? They're cutting into it a little bit. I still like the Pacers in this one. I'll probably pick the Pacers. I'll say the Pacers are probably going to win by 8 points, I'll say, in this one. But, but I don't know anymore. It puts 2 on this one. So I'm going to still go with the Pacers here. They don't have Giannis, but that would be something. If they're able to complete the comeback tonight, that would be something for sure. Yeah, Jay Baumeister. Huge prayers out to him yesterday. That was scary. Alex putting out on the chat. He's from the St. Louis Blues hockey team. And, thanks so much for the update, Alex. Blues GM says that Jay Baumeister will need a defibrillator to be revived. Just terrible yesterday. He had a heart attack on the bench. Oh, man, I saw the replay of that. It was terrible. Do I think Pat Connaughton has a chance in the dunk contest? Man. I'm probably going to say probably he won't get first, but you honestly don't know, but let's see here. Who do we got Dwight Howard in the dunk contest? Dunk contest 2020 participants here. I'm probably gonna go. He's probably not gonna get it, but probably Dwight Howard. Probably Dwight Howard in my opinion. Maybe, yeah, maybe, I don't know. Derrick Jones is in it. Aaron Gordon is too. You never know. He's got a 1-in-4 shot. So right now we're just on break. If you guys are new, make sure to hit the like, hit the sub, as I call play-by-play basketball. Hey, welcome in my man Enver. Thanks so much for stopping by. My Luka Doncic fan on the channel here, brother. Thanks so much here for being a part of the channel once again. I don't work at McDonald's, and I'm not a homeless Target worker, okay, bud? Tyler Cook needs to be in the dunk contest, Alex puts out here. Yeah, Chris puts out, he agrees, pros are all super good with college teams. It's just so wide open this year for college basketball. The quality of college basketball has gone down a little bit, but it's just so wide open, and that's what makes it so, good this year. So right now we're just on break. We're going to get right back into this game in just a moment. 14-point lead by the Pacers. With 1:50 left to go before the end of the third quarter. Bucks with the basketball. They have it at the left wing perimeter. We got a foul. Reach and foul committed by Indiana. Stops the clock with 1:47. Inbounds. It goes to Middleton. Middleton at the left elbow now. Dribbles to the left baseline. Takes a deep two. It is up. No good. Hits the side rim. Rebound by the Pacers. Pacers basketball takes it past the half-court logo. They swing it over to the left wing perimeter. Hey, no problem here. No problem here, bud. A little floater in the key. That one is up. That one is good. The reason why is because somebody called me a homeless Target worker one time on my stream. And I don't know. Maybe it wasn't this. It must have been a different name. 16-point game. Milwaukee with the basketball in 1:13. But yeah, that was too funny. Yeah, I appreciate it, bud. Didn't mean to be rude. He saw a guy who looked like me though at Mickey DS and Mickey D's, and he was wondering if it was me. 1:10 left to go in the third. Bucks with it. Dribbles at the free throw circle, and they commit the offensive foul. So Pacers will get back to basketball. Let's see here. Do I think Alex Antetokounmpo will be as successful as Giannis? I've yet to see Alex play at the moment. Let's see. This is his little brother. How old is he? We've got 53 seconds left to go in the third quarter. That jumper no good by the Pacers. Rebound here by Milwaukee. Milwaukee with the basketball. They have it at the left wing perimeter. Passes over. Floats it up. No good. Hits the front rim by Milwaukee. Ball tipped around to get the offensive rebound. They put it back up and in by Ilyasova, as that one is good for 2. I'm going to say probably not as good as Giannis. Probably because, like, Giannis is just such, like, a star generational talent. It's so tough to top that or so. To be like Giannis. Like, it's gonna be so tough to top that, especially if it's, the younger brother, but I will probably say no to that, but you honestly never know. 82-68 to score, 14-point game. Bucks with the basketball, final 6 seconds here. They have it, top of the key. They'll take a 3. It is up. They fire to get it. 3 seconds left remaining here before the end of the third. They put it to an 11-point game. Pacers take a half-court 3-point shot, and that one's off the mark. Hits the top of the backboard, and that is the end here. Quarter number 3 right now in this game. So one more quarter, everyone, left to go. 82-71 right now the score. Right now we're just on break. Make sure hit the like, hit the sub, as I call play-by-play here at basketball. Indeed, Chris S. For sure. There's been so many number 1 teams since the start of the season. It's just so wide open this year for the tournament. That's what makes college basketball great, is that it's just so wide open this season for the tournament that anything could happen. And I bet you we're going to have a ton of upsets. Hey, welcome on the channel here. Zador Lamb Sam. Thanks so much for finding my channel and stopping by right now. Jack on the channel likes the run and gun of the pros here. Yeah, I call college and the NBA March Madness tournament on the channel. I think it's a little bit, right now it's a little bit more college than the NBA, since college is into the thick of its season, but once we get after college, it's basically all NBA from there on out, and then it's the NBA Summer League after the NBA season finishes up. Do I think Giannis goes to the Celtics during free agency? No chance there. Silent sinus syndrome. I do not think so at all. That would be incredible if the Celtics were able to get him, but I don't think so at all. Hey, thank you so much, Mullet. I appreciate it. Yeah, if anybody's new here on the channel, feel free, hit the like, hit the big red subscribe button as well. Also, hit the notification bell if you want to know and be informed when I do go live for my next stream. I call all different types of play-by-play here: college basketball, NBA, the March Madness tournament, the NBA Summer League. I did last July, the NBA playoffs as well. So feel free when you guys have a chance to stop on by and join my streams whenever you're available. Tomorrow night, I'll be covering a good game here for the Pac-12. Number 16 Colorado taking on number 17 Oregon at 9 Eastern Time, 6 Pacific, 7 Mountain Time, 8 Central for college basketball for the top 2 teams in the Pac-12. Right now, we're on a TV timeout heading into the fourth quarter just a moment. Leading score for the Bucks, 15 points by Chris Middleton. For the Pacers, leading scorers tonight, they've got 4 players with double-digit points right now for the Pacers. Leading scorers got himself 22. That's T.J. Warren, shooting the ball so effectively from the floors. 11 for 13 so far. 13.7 rebounds by Domantas Sabonis. 12 points by Miles Turner. And 11 points by Victor Oladipo. So Bucks making the adjustments, and they outscored the Pacers in the third quarter, 26-14. Do not spam the chat here with multiple words. We're going to have to put you in chat timeout if you do spam the chat. Do not do that. Yep. Alright, so, unfortunately, that is just uncalled for right there. As we get back to the fourth quarter, make sure hit the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play. Alright, we are back to action. Milwaukee will get the basketball going left to right in the court. Pacers will go right to left as Milwaukee has it first. Top of the key, they trail by 11. They have it into the hands of Eric Bledsoe. Swings over left corner, takes a three, hits the front rim. Offensive rebound, they put it back up and in off the backboard, and they draw a win in single digits here in quarter number 4. 9-point game right now with 11:35 remaining. Pacers were their first possession. Sabonis hands it off now into the hands of McDermott. Joel's now to the right elbow, puts up a jumper, no good off the mark. Rebound Milwaukee, 9-point game. Milwaukee has the basketball, passing over to the left baseline. They have it back in their way, low post inside. They put up the jumper, blocked from behind by Sabonis, but they're going to call a blocking foul by Indiana. It stops the clock right now with 11:21. Yeah, that's the guy who called me a homeless target worker, by the way, back in April. So, if you remember that stream, Ryan, I think you were here in that chat that game. He called me a homeless target worker. That is him on the stream. First shot, that is up. That is good by Milwaukee at the free throw line. Puts it to an 8-point game, 82-74. Milwaukee cutting right back into it, though. This is going to be a good one here. Milwaukee's second shot coming up by Chris Middleton at the free throw line. The shot's up. The shot is good. 82-75. Thank you so much here, Silent Sinus Syndrome. I appreciate it, bud, for watching my stream throughout the night tonight. You guys were awesome here on the channel. I appreciate you joining me throughout the night. Thank you for the stream he puts in. He is watching from Madison, Wisconsin. Awesome, man. If you're a Wisconsin Badgers fan, too, feel free to let me know. I've yet to call Wisconsin this season, but right now they're on the bubble. Hey, welcome in, Zydor Lamb Sam. Thanks so much for stopping by. Indiana got tied up right there with a ball, and Milwaukee just took it away. Milwaukee, left baseline, puts it up and in with the left baseline. Joel with the reverse handle layup goes down for two by Sterling Brown. And this is an entirely different ball game here, folks. 82-77. Now the score. Make sure hit the like, hit the sub as I call play-by-play basketball. 10:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. Eric came from the future here. Milwaukee will win by 2 points in this game. That would be a huge comeback. Whoa, Auburn wins. Thanks so much for the update. I don't know anymore. Since we're on the TV timeout, I'll update you guys throughout the scores of what's going on. College basketball. Auburn wins Alabama in overtime. Looks like the score is 95-91. Hey, welcome back in. There's my man. Thanks so much, Gaze, for stopping by in the channel here, bud. I appreciate it here. Number 5, Louisville trailing against Georgia Tech right now, 39-36. My college basketball teams are the Rhode Island Rams from the A10 and the Providence Friars from the Big East. So those are my two favorite college basketball teams. I'm actually not from Rhode Island. I'm from Massachusetts, but I live like right down the road from Providence. I'm right outside the Rhode Island border. Creighton beat Seton Hall today in the Big East, 87-82. Villanova leading Marquette right now, 38-29. 45 seconds left to go before halftime. Other scores going on college tonight. Kansas winning against West Virginia, 58-49. Houston winning against South Florida early on, 17-10. Butler a win against Xavier tonight, 66-61. Right now, we're just on a timeout break. Cavaliers going to win against the Hawks tonight. They're leading 121-105. Magic leads the Pistons 112-110. And Wizards are winning against the Knicks 79-75. So, yeah, the last time that happened here. Oh, awesome. So Mullet likes the Rhode Island Rams too. Their jerseys are awesome. I love the color scheme, Mullet. Dark blue and light blue. It's a fantastic color scheme. Yeah, that guy had to put in chat timeout here. It was back in April. He was the same person back in April that called me a homeless target worker on the channel, which I still laugh about today with that one. I knew it exactly when he joined the chat, when he talked about McDonald's, where this was going, or so. AF Fragile was Fragale was in Lincoln, Rhode Island last week for work. Awesome. That's like only like a half an hour away from me. Vegas Vix. Is Vegas Vix in the chat right now? If he fell asleep, he might have fell asleep, but one of my mods, his name is Vegas Vix. He is in like every single stream of mine. He is actually from Lincoln, Rhode Island. He used to live in Woonsocket, but he is actually from Lincoln, Rhode Island. Awesome. Jeffrey Eggstad on the channel. Badgers fan here. Thanks so much for stopping by, Jeff. Yes, we're all like family here. I appreciate it. Feel free, guys, to stop on by for any other streams I do. I call college basketball, NBA, March Madness tournaments. Thank you so much, Eric. I appreciate it here, bud. What I'm doing is exhausting, but be sure to sleep at least one time a week. Definitely, man. I'm sure I work a full-time job, too. I work 8:30 to 5. Monday to Friday. Tomorrow's stream will be Oregon against Colorado. I'll be back tomorrow, 9 Eastern time. This is my only stream tonight, guys. I'm from Massachusetts, by the way, so it's kind of late right now, 9:30 on the East Coast. So I only do usually one NBA game a night. Sometimes I do 2 college games. It depends on the games that go on. Or so usually Tuesdays have been 2 college games. So I'm going to only be doing 1 game tonight. This is it. This is my only game tonight. Hey, welcome in Jason here. Thank you so much for stopping by on the channel. 10:40 left remaining. Awesome. He is driving along in his 2018 Ford Escape right now. Sounding good for the speakers he puts out on the channel. We got a jumper and a key. That one. No good, but we got a foul here. Stops the clock with 10:37. And Alex had to get ice cream. So my only stream tonight will be this one, guys. So this is it tonight. Tomorrow I'll be back. Oregon versus Colorado. 16 versus 17. Indiana with the basketball. Dribble drive. Brogdon puts up the floater. That one's up. That one is good. Malcolm Brogdon hits it. 7-point game once again. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the like, hit the sub as I call play-by-play. Milwaukee with the basketball. Left wing puts it into the hands now at the top of the key of Eric Bledsoe. Bledsoe fires a 3 off the mark. No good. Rebound Indiana. Pacers basketball past the half-court logo. Brogdon has it the right wing perimeter with 10:10 left to go. Dribbles now to the top of the key. Malcolm Brogdon with the basketball, left wing. As he is guarded by Bledsoe, makes his move, dribble drive inside. Brogdon, turnaround jumper and a key. It's up. It's good. He hits that one. It's a good game here, 86-77. Thank you so much, Enver, for stopping by here on the channel. My Luka Doncic fan here. I appreciate it, bud, for keeping on the channel here. And enjoy the rest of your night, too, as well. Milwaukee, inside. They put up the shot. That one goes up. That one's good for 2. Back and forth, 86-79 now with 9:40 left to go. Pacers swing it inside. Backdoor cut. They put that one up and in. Nice pass right there. Brogdon over to Jeremy Lamb. Puts it up and in off the backboard for 2. Back to 9 right now. 9.5 left to go in the 4th quarter. Bucks with the basketball past the half-court logo. They dribble at the right wing. Make their move. Inside. Floats it up and in off the backboard. It will count. That shot goes down by Eric Bledsoe for 2. He gets fouled as well. So, shot to the free throw line. A 7-point game right now. 7-point game as Eric Bledsoe in the dribble drive got fouled on the right hand. Laid it up and in as he got fouled by Sabonis. So the and one here at the line by Bledsoe for the Bucks. This shot is up. This shot is good. It's a 6-point game. And a good one tonight here. Milwaukee trying to come back and make it even closer. Pacers have it with 9:15 left to go. Left wing with Brogdon. Dribbles now to the free throw circle. Takes the deep 2. It is up. No good. Off the mark. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Bucks with the basketball. 9:05 left to go. Milwaukee. At the left wing. Pass over to Connaughton. Connaughton swings it back over to Brook Lopez. Lopez at the right elbow. Ball almost taken away by Lamb, but they pass it over back here to Brown. Brown into the lane. Floats it up with a lot of contact. Sterling Brown gets fouled. And he'll go to the free throw line, shoot 2 for the Bucks. Let's see her right back on the chat. Great point there, Ryan. That is for sure. Indeed. Unfortunate that people are like that. This channel here is to have respect to everybody. Everybody has to respect to everyone. And unfortunately, this is the internet, and we have people who unfortunately are mean to other people, which is unneeded here. First shot at the free throw line. That one's good by the Bucks. They'll have a second shot coming up. Let's see, Silent Sinus Syndrome puts out. Spent one night in Boston back in the fall of 2014. Bought a Green Monster seat at the Red Sox game. Had a beer at the Bukowski Tavern before driving down to New York City. That's awesome, man. Awesome, yeah. I've actually never been to a Red Sox fan, even though I'm from Massachusetts, by the way. I've been to McCoy Stadium, like, multiple times. This is the final year for McCoy for the Paw Sox. That shot's good by Milwaukee at the free throw line. Yes, I'll get you with that score here, AF. Magic leading. That game's in overtime, by the way. Magic leading the Pistons. 13 seconds left to go in overtime. 114-112. The score. Magic up by 2 in OT against Detroit. 8:35 left remaining here. Pacers went inside. They put it up and in for 2. 6-point game. Bucks with the basketball. They have it at the left corner perimeter. Milwaukee trailing down by 6. Inside. Low post puts up the shot. Rolls around the rim. Stood still for a moment to get the offensive rebound, though. Sterling Brown swings it back in on top to Bledsoe. Bledsoe. Dribble drive into lane. Puts it up and in with a left hand off the backboard. Back to a 4-point game here. Good one with 8:15 remaining. Make sure to hit the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play. I'll update you guys throughout the scores here. Magic just hit the free throw at the line. They lead 115-112. Indiana has it, left elbow, dribbling the basketball into the hands of Brogdon, passes back outside here, left wing. They move it over to Brogdon once again. Brogdon dribbles, free throw circle, swings it out to the right corner, catch and shoot three. It is up. It is good. Three ball going down right there. It hits down by Jeremy Lamb from the outside. It's 93-86 the score on a big shot right there by Lamb. Milwaukee in the low post, can't put it up off the back iron, gets rebounded by the Pacers. Pacers with the basketball. Hey, there's my man Mookie Betts here on the channel. Excited to be a Dodger now. I saw Mookie Betts' interview before this game actually started out, as it was introduction day for the Dodgers. Another three. Nice passing, left baseline to the top of the key. Indiana takes it. They hit it. They drain it down from the outside by T.J. Warren. That one is good. 96-86 as now we're on a TV timeout here. Timeout taken on the court by Milwaukee. 7:24 left to go in the fourth quarter. Let's see here. Panayotis. Thank you so much, Panayotis, all the way from Greece for being a part here on the channel tonight. Will the Bucks come back from 24 down? It's a little tougher now for them to come back. I had said a couple of minutes ago, probably no. I would say Milwaukee would probably lose around 8 points or so in this game. Since I think the big thing, basically, they don't have Giannis in tonight's game here. The Pacers have been able to make shots, but they had a strong third quarter, though. Still got 7:24 left to go. That's the big thing, if the Pacers can close it out. Alex loves Luka Garza here. Best player in the world. He is for sure up there for National Player of the Year, Alex. Raptors going to lose their streak, Rito Burrito putting here. Let's see what that score is. I'll update you guys for the Raptors score. Right now we're on timeout. Oh, man, Raptors getting crushed against the Nets. 5 minutes left to go. Brooklyn leading 91-76. Off night, shooting the basketball for Toronto with the last 5 minutes. 76 points. That is it on the boards. As they are trailing right now by a bunch against the Brooklyn Nets. Scoreboard update. We'll see what's going on right now. Magic against the Pistons. 4 seconds remaining. Magic lead by 3, 115-112. Cavaliers beat the Hawks tonight, 129-105. Wizards lead the Knicks. Low-scoring game, 83-78. Other scores from tonight. Grizzlies lead the Trailblazers. 6.5 left to go in the third, 80-70. Timberwolves up against the Hornets, 71-65. Mavericks lead at halftime against Sacramento, 63-52. Heat at the end of one lead against the Utah Jazz, 28-25. And at the end of one, Suns lead the Warriors, 34-24. That's a scoreboard update for everyone throughout the NBA right now. Yeah, I feel for you guys. AF Fragale here in the chat. I feel for you, man, because not only you got the Pistons, who are like more like the better of the Detroit sports bunch for if you're a Detroit sports fans. You got the Lions, you got the Tigers, and you got the Red Wings. But the Red Wings did beat the Bruins there. So if you do follow hockey from like if you're a Detroit Red Wings fan, you guys had a good day there if you were a Red Wings fan, getting a W against the Boston Bruins there back on Sunday. But that is rough. I feel for you, man. AF Fragale on the channel, because, man, Detroit fans have just had it rough. Mookie Betts going to go with the Pacers in this one as well. Mookie putting out here. Make sure you pick him up. Pick him up in fantasy. You can do some damage this year, especially with that stacked Dodgers lineup this season. Let's see, Gaze here. I've been pretty good here. Thanks so much, Gaze, for stopping by in the channel once again, buddy. I really do appreciate it, brother. He hopes Louisville wins for college basketball. Let's see, Louisville is taking on Georgia Tech tonight. I'll update you with the score of that one. Louisville trailing Georgia Tech. I am shocked. Georgia Tech leading 40-36. We're back to action. 7:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. Hit the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play. Milwaukee takes a three, right corner. It is up. They hit the three-point shot, but they commit the offensive foul before the shot. So the ball goes back to the Pacers. Welcome to the channel once again. Kamikaze Koski, thanks so much for stopping by here. He wants the Houston Rockets to win the NBA championship. They beat the Celtics last night. I do have to say that. They're playing better basketball without Clint Capella, which is really weird. 7 minutes remaining, 10-point Pacers lead. Pacers with the basketball. Brogdon dribbles inside. Oh, he gets rejected by the front rim, but Malcolm Brogdon gets fouled. The refs will call a foul on Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton looking around like he was saying there's no way he committed the blocking foul. No way, right? Malcolm Brogdon's going to shoot 2 at the line. 2 shots here by Brogdon. 10-point lead by the Pacers. First shot's up. First shot is good. 11-point game. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play. Yeah, I totally agree there. Panayotis. It's going to be a rough game. If you shoot the ball 39% from the floor, I don't think there's a way you're able to win this game when you allow the other team to shoot the ball 51%. That shot is good as well by Malcolm Brogdon. 12-point game. Milwaukee with the basketball. They have it now at the right elbow. Into the hands of Middleton. Middleton passes over now to the right wing of the perimeter. As they put it back over to Chris Middleton. Middleton, right elbow, dribble drive into lane, floats with the shot too high. Off the backboard, the ball pinwheels around, gets rebound by the Pacers. Pacers with the basketball past half court, 6:30 left to go. They set up in the right wing into the hands of Malcolm Brogdon. Brogdon has it with 6:20 remaining. He has it at the right wing perimeter. Dribbles now top of the key. Brogdon makes his move. Left elbow. Floater. In the key. Hits it up and good. That is good off the backboard for 2. And that is a triple-digit point mark on the board. So I'm going to move over the scoreboard a little bit to fit through 3 numbers here on the scoreboard for this one. 100 on the board right now for the Pacers with Malcolm Brogdon. 186 to score. Milwaukee inside low post. They can't hit it. Hits the front rim ball. Tipped around in the key. And once again, Indiana grabs the rebound. Pacers have it past half court. 6 minutes left to go. Left wing perimeter. Brogdon now dribbles to the edge of the Pacers logo. Got the shoot-down clock. 13 on the shot clock. 5:48 left to go. Brogdon has it top of the key. Brogdon still dribbling now with the basketball. Passes over to the right wing. Back over to Brogdon here. 5.5 left remaining. Brogdon inside. Swings it back out to left wing. We got ourselves a foul. Foul on the court, and that will be offensive by Malcolm Brogdon. He ran over a Milwaukee player right in the lane as Milwaukee took the charge. And the ball go back to the Bucks down by 14. Yeah, so the only team that could basically win shooting the basketball at 39% from the floor in any type of basketball game, that would be the Baylor Bears right now. Because Baylor showed Texas that they're able to win shooting the ball like, 35% or something close to that from the floor. Back on Monday, it was an ugly game. Like, that was like a low 50 against 40 score or something like that. I'm going to check that score for you guys so I can confirm it here. But I'm not, 52 to 45 was the score. Baylor beat Texas back on Monday. Like, Baylor plays so well defensively, but they just can't shoot the basketball. Same as Virginia. But Virginia has just so many losses on their schedule so far this season. Milwaukee, a lob pass, low post. They put it up and in. That shot is good by Brook Lopez right there for 2. It's back to a 12-point game, 188 as we approach the 5-minute mark left to go. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play. Indiana takes the 3 left wing. It is up. It is good. They're going to count it as a 2 since Jeremy Lamb's foot was on the line. So it's a 2-point shot. Milwaukee with it. Top of the key, Middleton. Hands it off now to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo, a low post. Puts it now into the hands of Lopez. Puts up the jumper, and we get a foul. Foul on the court is going to be against Milwaukee, I think. Yeah, it's going to be against Milwaukee here in a low post. Brook Lopez, oh, he got the elbow. So I'm looking at the replay. He pushed off of Miles Turner with the elbow. Yeah, Kamikaze Koski put out Lakers versus Nuggets tonight. Lakers should win tonight. Yeah, I would go with the Lakers there. It should be a good game with those two teams. That should really be a good competitive game before the All-Star break. 102-88, top of the key. Indiana misses it. They tip it back, though, to get the offensive board. They'll set it up again. Lamb, bounce pass, low post to the cutter, and they put it up and in for 2. Once again, for the Pacers, as that one goes down. 104-88. Last 4:15 on the clock. Milwaukee takes the jumper. We got a foul. The Pacers will pick up the foul. So Brook Lopez was in his shooting motion right there. I think, yeah, Victor Oladipo was the one who picked it up. So Brook Lopez, 2 shots at the free throw line coming up for the Bucks. Mookie putting it out here. He forgets when his last time was on here. I think it was the NBA playoffs when one of the Golden State series. Yeah, I think you were hanging out on one of your rainout nights. You and JD in the hotel room. 104 to 88. First shot, no good at the free throw line. Man, Gay's brother, just feel free to hang out over here, brother. Don't let anybody drag you down here, man. We are for you on the channel. Everybody is all together here on the channel right now. Second shot, that one's good at the free throw line. 104-89 to score. We are a family, guys, on the channel right now. If you're new to the channel, make sure hit the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play of basketball. I'm behind New York Basketball on YouTube. Hey, welcome to the channel right now. Jamo the Savage, thanks so much for stopping by here. Jamo, a Bucks fan. So frustrating when Giannis doesn't play because he is literally the whole team. Chris Middleton and Eric Bledsoe need to stand up. I agree here. Giannis out because of the birth of his newborn child. He was also out on Monday. So back-to-back games he's missed tonight and against the Kings on Monday. But thank you so much for finding my channel, Jamo. I appreciate it. So right now we're just on break. 4:10 left to go in the fourth quarter. Middleton tonight, yeah, Middleton's only got 17. Eric Bledsoe with 13. Brook Lopez with 12. When the Greek Freak is out there, it's just totally a different team. And I think rebounds tonight's been a problem too. Yeah, they're getting out rebound. They're only -3 on the boards though, so they're only -3 right now on the boards tonight. But it's just shooting the ball from the floor. That's been a problem. Low post shooting has been a major problem tonight for Milwaukee, as they're shooting the ball 39% from the floor compared to Indiana at 51%. So the defense just did not show up tonight. Especially Indiana was shooting the ball like 65%. Hey, welcome in, my man Vaughn. Thanks so much for stopping by here, brother, once again. Yes, I did hear that today, Vaughn. Chinese Grand Prix is canceled due to coronavirus. Why did Bill Peters abuse players? I can't find a reason for that, Vaughn. Only Bill Peters would know that himself. 4:10 left remaining in the fourth quarter. Indiana with the basketball as they lead right now. They lead by 15. They swing it over to the left wing. Into the hands of TJ Warren. Warren now at the top of the key. Joel's to the free throw circle. Takes the jumper. Hits the front rim. No good. Ball pinwheels around. Rebound Milwaukee. Let's see. I'm interested in that score right now. Rito Burrito. I'll take a look at the Villanova score in just a moment. Milwaukee passes back in on top. They take a three. It is no good off the mark. Rebounded by Turner or the Pacers. Pacers going to take it down slow past half court. 3:40 remaining. Villanova leading Marquette in the second half here. 42-29 with the last 19 minutes left to go in that game. Pacers with the basketball, 3.5 left to go, 8 on the shot clock. They dribble now to the right elbow, swing it back and on top. Miles Turner, dribble drive. Inside, low post with the right hand, scoops it up and in off the glass. He scores for 2. This is impressive tonight by the Pacers. I am shocked. If I had a bet on this game, I am shocked. I would go Bucks all the way. Milwaukee going inside. They put it up and in off the backboard for 2. That counts, and they're finally at 90 plus. We got 3 minutes left to go. Do I have the Louisville game here? I won't be calling that game since I'm calling this one right now. But yeah, actually, if you're asking me for the score, I'll update you on it. 43-39. Georgia Tech is leading Louisville by 4. So that is a surprise. Georgia Tech is leading Louisville with 8:30 left to go. That shot no good by Milwaukee. Rebound Indiana. Pacers basketball with 2:40 left. Pacers just turned it over. Milwaukee got it back inside. Low post, Milwaukee puts it up. Oh, with a block by the Pacers. Pacers going to get it back. Ersan Ilyasova, low post, and it got blocked. So Indiana with the basketball. Left wing perimeter into the hands of Brogdon. Brogdon now dribbling with the basketball. Brogdon takes a 3. Off the screen. He releases. No good off the mark. Hits the front rim. Rebound Milwaukee. Milwaukee with a 15-point game. 2:15 left to go. They have it at the top of the key. DiVincenzo. Deep 3. He launches. He has got it from downtown. It's a 12-point game. If you're new to the channel, hit the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play. 2 minutes left to go. Pacers basketball. Pacers pass the half-court logo. Oladipo swings it back out to Brogdon. Passes over to the left wing. As they move it now outside once again to Oladipo. Dribble drive. Blowing past defenders, but Oladipo loses control of the basketball. Goes off his knee and out of bounds. And Milwaukee will get it back with 1:51 on the clock. So, oh, wait, 1 second here. Refs are going to meet, and they're going to say 1 second here. They're going to reverse the call. Okay, no, never mind. Why was Oladipo... Okay, Oladipo was standing at the free throw circle thinking he was taking free throws, but it was out of bounds by him. Okay, Milwaukee basketball, once again, they're down by 12. I was going to say, 1:40 left to go. Hey, thank you so much, Peta Yotis, for finding my stream. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thanks so much for staying on here, like, well past 3 a.m. Greece time, for being a part on the channel. It means a lot to me here. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your night, everyone, as well. We still have 1:38 left to go in the game. But enjoy the rest of your night as well here, Panayotis. Right now, Milwaukee will go to the free throw line. Shoot 2 shots with Ilyasova. First shot's up. First one is... Or actually, one shot is they hit the shot before that home, so it's 106 to 97. They scored inside the low post with Ilyasova. He got fouled and he shot the and one. So 106-97, 1:30 left to go. Indiana with the basketball, low post, reverse hand. They got it to fall right there with T.J. Warren. We got 1:30 left remaining in this game. Hey, welcome in, my man, Kurt Mello. Thanks so much for stopping by here on the channel once again. If the Bucks break their 100-point streak, JMO putting out, he's going to be mad after this one. And the Bucks do. They fire. They take a left corner three, and Ilyasova hits it from the left corner. So they are at triple digits. 8-point game with 121. 121 left to go in this one. Hit the like if you're new. Hit the subscribe button as well. Yeah, unfortunately, I won't be able to call Louisville in the last, like, few minutes of that one tonight here. Sorry about that, Rito Burrito, since I'm sticking to this stream and I never really got, like, any logo or so for Georgia Tech for that one. I usually plan my streams ahead of time. So, I usually do one NBA game a night here on the channel, unless it's, like, a weekend or so when playoff time comes. Or sometimes they do 2 college games, depending on the matchups. But Georgia Tech, last 8 minutes left to go. Georgia Tech leading Louisville 46 to 39. Yep, Georgia Tech is winning. Welcome to the channel, Irvin. Thanks so much for stopping by here, Irvin. Okay, 108-100 is the score. Pacers inside the low post. They got fouled, so they're going to shoot 2 at the free throw line. First shot here. Coming up at the free throw line by Indiana. It is up. It is good. That shot goes down by T.J. Warren. He's having himself one stellar of a night here by T.J. Warren from the floor right now. He is the leading scorer, just dropping down dime after dime, 15 for 18 shooting. T.J. Warren has got himself massive points in this game tonight. Shot number 2 by Warren. He knocks it down. T.J. Warren tonight's got 33 points for the Indiana Pacers. 110-100. 109 left to go. Milwaukee going inside. Floater. No good. Tipped around the rim. Rebound by Sabonis. Pacers with the basketball. 1 minute left to go. They pass half court. Milwaukee trying to foul. Oladipo. Nice pass right there inside the low post. T.J. Warren. Back over to Oladipo. They put it up and in as that shot goes in for 2 right there. It's 112-100. Timeout on the court. Taken by Milwaukee right now. Warren having an incredible night in this game. If you're new to the channel, make sure hit the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play of basketball and behind the arc basketball on YouTube. I call college basketball, NBA, the March Madness tournament. Will Georgia Tech storm the court if they win? I would say yes there, Alex. That would be a huge win against Louisville tonight for a team that only has 11 wins this season. Milwaukee just got fouled. They'll go to the free throw line. Ersan Ilyasova shooting at the free throw line for the Bucks. First shot. This one is up. This one is good. 112-111 the score. 53 seconds left to go. Ilyasova, second shot coming up. Shot number 2 coming up at the free throw line just a moment from now. That one is good. It bounced off the front rim, went to the back and rolled around the rim, but it went into the net for 2. So that his 2 shots made it in. Giannis is not playing tonight. So Giannis is off tonight once again because of the birth of his newborn. So second straight game in a row. He is out. Milwaukee trying to go for the half-court trap, but Indiana gets it right past it. Indiana with the basketball. Milwaukee will foul. They commit the foul with 45.5. So 45.5 left to go. 112-102 the score right now. People are just rude. People are absolutely rude here. 45.5 left to go. 112-102 the score. First shot. This one is up. This one is good at the free throw line by the Pacers. They lead by 11. Shot number 2 coming up at the free throw line by Indiana by Sabonis. Come on, guys. Like, really? Come on here. Appropriate stuff in the chat, guys. Come on. Let's get back to this game here. Focus on sports, guys. Come on, people. 40 seconds left to go. 3-ball. Milwaukee misses. Top of the key. They get the offensive rebound. Puts it up. Puts it in. That is good by Sterling Brown for 2. Puts it to a 10-point game. 114-104. 36 seconds left to go. Make sure smash the like, hit the sub here. Come on, people. Show some respect out there for everybody else in the chat. It's not tolerated at all. Come on, people. 36 seconds remaining. Indiana will get the inbounds. One second here. Milwaukee going to shoot the free throw. Indiana committed the foul. So Milwaukee going to shoot the free throw actually at the line with Sterling Brown as he got fouled. That shot's good. Puts it to a 9-point game. It's a 9-point game here, folks. 36 seconds. Time on the floor by Mike Budenholzer in this one. Alright, so 36 seconds left. We're going to update you guys on the scoreboard in just a moment. Georgia Tech leading Louisville. 7 minutes remaining. 46-43 is the score. Other games going on. Villanova leading Marquette. 16 minutes remaining. Villanova up 47-31 against Marquette. Other games. Auburn beat Alabama in overtime. Auburn just keeps on winning games in OT. They won again tonight. 95-91. Creighton beat Seton Hall tonight 87-82. Butler won against Xavier 66-61. And Houston up at halftime against South Florida tonight 31-26. So that is a couple of scores going on from tonight right now as far as college basketball. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I've never really had this done before. Not a whole lot of people do this to other people's channels. It is unfortunate. People are just mean. They're ruthless. They're crude. Classic internet here. It makes me even wonder if I want to keep on, like, even streaming, like, anymore, because people just keep on taking me down and stuff like that. It's so sad. It's terrible. Like, I've battled with depression, throughout most of my life, too. So I know how it feels. Like, some of these days are rough for me, to get out of bed and stuff like that, but, like, these next couple of nights might just keep on getting rougher here. If these people just keep on being like this, it's ruthless. It's ruthless here. 114-105 inbound, but the Pacers, they get right behind the Milwaukee defense and jam it right down in the inbound. It's 116-105. 35 seconds remaining. Milwaukee with the basketball. They have it. Inside dribble here with Eric Bledsoe. Bledsoe to the low post, and he gets bumped into as we get a foul on the court. 31.8 on the court right now. Foul committed by the Pacers. I think that was Jeremy Lamb who picked it up. I appreciate it. I don't know anymore. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome here. Hey, thank you so much, Jason, for stopping by here, bud, on the channel once again. First shot. Milwaukee hits it. 10-point game now at the free throw line. 116-106. Hey, welcome back in here, Landon, once again, my man, on the channel, but I appreciate it for joining me once again. The second shot, good by Milwaukee, is back to 9. 31 seconds remaining. Milwaukee's going to fight to the very last whistle right now. Wow, rain out there, so the power went out again, bud. Stay safe, Landon. Stay safe, buddy. Stay safe, man. Prayers out to you guys as well. I know Landon's out in Kentucky, so stay safe out there. I know there's a couple of other people. Jason's out in Kentucky. Patrick's out in Kentucky. Stay safe if there's any, like, really bad storms out there. Pacers got fouled as they're going to go to the free throw line. Malcolm Brogdon, first shot's up. First shot is good. I hope so, Kurt Mello. I'm only able to cover the games over on ESPN, whenever they come up, like the earlier games on ESPN. The Mavericks had a lot during, like, the early part of the season, but hopefully I'll be able to cover some for the playoffs as well for you guys. I think they got one, I think it might be next week against the Thunder, maybe. They got, whenever's the one against the Thunder, I think. They got that one over on ESPN. Second shot good at the free throw line by the Pacers. Milwaukee, dribble drive, length of the distance of the court, they lay it up and in for 2. 118-109, Pacers with the basketball. Milwaukee will, I'm going to take a foul here with 19 seconds left. So 19 seconds left to go, and this will be it for tonight's game. as it was an offensive foul actually by Indiana. They turned it over to Milwaukee. Milwaukee with the basketball. Took a three, missed it. They get it right back to offensive rebound with it. They missed the shot on the key. They get a second one. They put that back up and in off the backboard by Ilyasova. It's good for two. 118-111, 7-point game right now. 5 seconds left to go. Pacers have it. And Milwaukee not going to foul, and that will be the ball game tonight, everyone. Final score here. Indiana finally snaps their 6-game losing streak. They're able to get it done against the best team in the NBA tonight, as this game has gone final in this one. 118-111. The Pacers get the W tonight at home. That's a big way to end right before the All-Star break for Indiana, who had like nothing going on for them in the last 6 games, just spiraling downward, and a massive victory tonight against the best team in the NBA. Hey, welcome back in here, Enver. Before you sign off on the stream, I actually got 5 inches of snow out here in Chicago. Wow, we're actually gonna get snow up here for tomorrow, I believe. I think we're gonna get snow up here. Thanks so much, Jack. I appreciate it here, bud. Yeah, this has been a great channel here. We've had awesome people here. I've never run into this before, like in the same week twice. Never run into this before. It's unfortunate. But I'm going to sign off here. It's really late where I am right now. But thank you guys so much for stopping by on the channel here. I appreciate everybody for stopping by here. I appreciate it. Thanks so much, Patrick, for being a part here. I'll catch me next time as well here. And thank you so much for being a part here on the channel right now. I appreciate it. I'm going to put that to show that. Silent Syndrome. You are the man, Silent Syndrome. Thanks so much, bud, for stopping by here on the channel tonight. I appreciate it here. Bruce from Hong Kong. Welcome in here, Bruce from Hong Kong. You guys were awesome on the channel. Massive game tonight, by the way, for the Pacers by TJ Warren. Dropped down 35 points. No problem. I can put it back up here. There you go. I put it back up here. Or actually, didn't. But that is the ball game for tonight. No problem. I don't know anymore. No problem here. But I just did that. But this is the end of the game. I'm going to end my stream here now. It's late where I am. So I'm going to end my stream now. Enjoy the rest of your night, by the way, everybody. And stay safe out there if you're in any storms or anything. Next stream will be, I do plan to be back tomorrow, Colorado, Oregon, for the next stream tomorrow night. As that is a wrap here to my channel. Thanks so much for stopping by, and enjoy the rest of your night, everyone, and stay safe out there here as well. As this is Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube.